6 Kilo Mafia, man. I'm doing this weird shit right now. I'm doing this live mobile for Saturday night. I'm doing it a little bit early. As you guys may or may not know, I've been moving. I'm in a new place. I do not have internet. That's why I haven't streamed in a little while. So I figured, you know what? Let's do this. Let's try to do a mobile thing right now, and kind of go from there. Clickety clack. Hector is here as well. We don't have
My
proper
bad.
mics. We're on mobile right now, so yeah, it is what it is, dude. I can't really bring anything up. Uh but hey, we're just gonna do it live. We're just gonna talk some shit, talk some figures, run for maybe an hour. Hopefully tomorrow I'm supposed to have the cable guy come out and we should have internet, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So I don't know if there's even anybody in the chat right now because I didn't really give much notice. But
I'm about to announce it on the
yeah,
Discord.
let me know because again, this was kind of screwed up. So if there's anybody in the chat, I'm doing it mobile, so I don't know if it's obviously going to look different for you guys. I can't really do a full panel. YouTube right now, I could just add one person. So me and Hector, we're testing this till my internet is in. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging because I haven't really been able to stream in a while. But I'm almost done fully moving, so pretty dope. Windman42, I see you, bro. I can't really bring up chat because we're mobile. Fuck it, we do it live, right? That's what we do. So Stephen Lawrence, what's up? Jedi Chris, dude, my man, what's good?
Ooh.
Anybody else who may be coming in, what's good? What's good? Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, all that good stuff. Happy holidays. Season's greetings from Nakatomi Plaza, of course. Hans Gruber and John McClane. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It's been a little bit, dude. What's up, man? Jason, man, better than nothing. Glad to be here. Old 1-6, my mood. What's good? What's good? Does it look good for you guys in the chat? Because this is weird. I don't really. This is me, like, we're old. I'll fuck with computers, man. I don't fuck with phones. So I think it works. So anyway, as more people come in, dude, it's been a minute, man. I'm almost done moving though. But this is kind of the setup right now. It'll look different when I got the camera going, but
It already looks different, regardless of what.
it already looks different. Like, it looks different.
It looks bright as fuck. That's what I said earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Well, I mean, I got a lot going on in here, man. I've got cases on the left, cases on the right. There's a lot. There's a lot. And then of course I'm still working on the living room. So, but I'll be streaming in here. Hopefully everything will be good tomorrow. These guys, they've come here 3 times. Well, 2 times. It's gonna be the third time. The first time the guy was insistent that the cable line was up in the upstairs neighbors. So they couldn't get in because they were out of town. The apartments gave them like a 48-hour notice. And then if they don't respond within 48 hours, which was Friday, yesterday, then they're just going to unlock the door for the next technician. Well, the next technician came yesterday, like some 17-year-old kid. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And he's like, it's not up there. I'm not even going to go look. I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to go fucking look? He's like, we have a junction box out there and you have your own separate line. So it's impossible that it's upstairs. And I'm like, okay, trying to be cool because I'm a lot older than this dude. So I'm like, all right, I believe you. Cool. What are we going to do about it? He's like, well, we're going to have to run a whole nother line. I'm like, great, let's fucking go. And he's like, nah, we're going to have to reschedule for that. That's too much. I'm like, what do you... So like nobody wanted to do their jobs, right? So now I got somebody coming tomorrow. Hopefully, anyway, I'm venting because it's bullshit.
I feel this. Yeah, it happened to me here when I first moved in here.
Yeah,
it took 3 texts before someone's like, "Let me just run some fucking line through your house." I'm like,
bro, I got fucking look, because dude, I've got cable jacks in like every goddamn room in this place. None of them are connected.
Huh.
So I was like, what? The previous tenants were they Amish? Like, what's going on? Like, Anyway,
That's nuts.
damn it, Spock, what's up, dude? Well, you've done well to get some of your collection set up so fast. I moved 4 weeks ago and ain't started my nerd room yet. Appreciate it, man. Well, I'm in a rare opportunity here where like I'm still in the same complex. So I'm still technically in 2 units. I got almost everything out of the old place. Tomorrow, maybe later tonight, definitely tomorrow. I got to get the rest out of there. But I didn't want to like move stuff in and then just have a mess. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do it the right way because I'm in that unique position where the apartments were like, just get it out, but just get it out. And I got some time, so I'm like, cool, like let me set my shit up. So one thing's for sure, what up, Amir? The walls and ceilings are definitely nicotine free. Yeah, because I smoked in that old place years ago. Like, I mean, I quit like almost 10 years ago now, but you know what I mean? Like, it's nice. It's so nice. Nightwing, what's up, brother? Yeah, dude. So we're gonna go. We're doing it here, man. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I can't really bring anything up, but we could talk about at least some shit that happened. Chewy was released, and I was met with some weird back and forth. Right, some good reception, some bad reception. I still stand by that it looks fantastic, but Hot Toys dropped a styling video the other day, and I think that kind of reassured some people's thoughts of I think I don't know. I mean, I know you dabble in some Star Wars. Is I don't even know.
Right. I have it on. I have it on wait list, and I love Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie and top 5 movie of all time.
Of
And
course.
they released Han, or they announced Empire Han.
Yeah, the best
And
been yeah, the Empire
I didn't
Han.
get this. Yeah, I didn't get this Chewy. It wasn't waitlisted yet, and I was thinking about it. And then when Han released, I was like, all right, let me think about it some more. And then I'm like, because you can't have Han without Chewie. I'm sorry. It's
Right.
like you can't have 3PO without R2. So I was like, all right, let me go check out this Chewie. I was already too late. It was already waitlisted because everybody picked it up because of the Han.
Sure.
So I'm like, I'm gonna put it on waitlist, and I will let fate decide if I'm gonna get this Han and Chewie combo. So I'm on a waitlist right now. I think it looks good. Um, these are fucking toys. They're not gonna be 100%, accurate. Um, and there is definitely a controversy. I mean, it is.
There is. Sorry, I was fixing my camera. Go ahead.
Yeah. It is what it is. I think it still looks good. I wish the 3PO looked a little bit more realistic. It looks a little bit too toyish and plasticky for me, but yeah, man. I mean, you got to give props. It's all wool implemented. It's not the shitty hair from like the previous versions and stuff. And yeah,
Right. Right. Rock'em on Chris. It looks like this because we're on mobile, man. We're doing the YouTube mobile because I
someone
don't
get
have
loose in
internet.
here.
Yeah, I don't have internet, so I know he's kidding. But yeah, Nightwing keeping my pre-order. I think Chewie looks great. Ghosts, farts are the ghosts of poop. Yeah, I guess they really are. Yeah, collectors are tripping, bro. Totally, man. Iron King, what's up, brother? As well. Do you understand what's up? Some of you guys. Yeah, exactly, Winman. The styling video should have set people's mind at ease. And Pedro, also, what's up, brother? The collectors always trip, bro. Collectors always trip.
And we're not noobs in this shit. A lot of people have been collecting for a while now. It's like you already know.
Right.
Pictures don't do this shit justice when it is
They
in
never
your
do.
hand.
They
Never
never do,
does.
bro.
And you can make it, and the beholder of the figure can make it look better than what the bloggers show or what.
You almost had the Arnold come out right there.
That's right. Seriously, the beholder of the figure, which we're gonna be talking about that. Speaking of Chewie.
Oh, fuck yeah! I wish I could bring up photos, but
right.
Nah, man. I appreciate you guys. Budget Mafia is better than no Mafia at all. Hey, I'm trying. Because I was like, dude, I couldn't really stream the past couple weeks because it was so hectic trying to get everything even ready to move. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought I was gonna be ready tonight, but the internet guys, it sucks. So yeah, dude. No, man, I'm with you, man. That Chewie looks great, dude. He needs to be in the collection, and you're right, especially with Bespin Han, getting dropped for pre-order. You're like, dude, yo, like, gotta have them both. You gotta have them both. So it's legit, dude.
And there's another one on the way too.
Yeah, because that when they showed those shots, that looks like a new Chewie.
For sure.
So absolutely, man. Amir says, did Santa bring everyone what they wanted? I mean, I got a new apartment.
I got an apartment.
So I mean, like, that's cool, man. You know, nothing wrong with Dollar. Hey, this is still good. I'm not Dollar Tree, bro. I'm more like Hollywood Video instead of Blockbuster right now. Though some would argue that Hollywood Video is better, but there were some. But hey, you and I, we both worked at Blockbuster.
Right. That's why I
It's
can't say
crazy.
Hollywood Video
No,
was
that's
better.
right. That's crazy, man. Nightwing
Blue
said,
Pill is still in the blood.
been loving your posts about setting up your displays, dude. And I know some of it looks weird because I'm like almost showing the same thing, but I wanted to kind of show you guys, like, hey, here's like nothing in the room, right? And then here's a Maji case, and then see it kind of shape, you like how, you know what I mean? So, AC Toy Man, are you guys getting 2 each on the Terminators? I'm pretty sure I am. I don't think Hector is. Yeah, and we'll talk about that. And King, yeah, I will show it here in a minute. Well actually, you know what? We could kind of segue a little. We always try to do some recent pickups. I don't know how great this works on mobile, but you just fucking got something in.
I did just a little bit ago.
I don't think I
Fucking
could full
me.
screen you.
I don't think either, but it's okay.
This is
Hopefully,
so weird. There's a person with a minus sign. I think I can like excommunicate you, just banish. I don't think that just makes me go. You know what I mean? So
right. All right. So this
yeah,
bad
but what
boy
you got?
finally came in.
Okay,
Dark Knight
okay.
Returns, Frank Miller. I thought it was my first CMS figure, but the 000 that is currently in your shelf was originally my
Yeah,
first one. But still, this
was in my shelf.
was in your shelf.
It is now in Hishi's shelf,
Oh, there it goes.
but it kept it in the family.
That's
So
right.
yeah.
This is great. However, Hot Toys, stop with the wired capes for the love of God. Like, I had to fix it. The wire was protruding through one of the pleats and stuff like
Oh,
that. It's like, just stop it. Just give us drapes, man. Just give us drapes, or do what Inart does and give us the option of just give us 2 or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So to me, um, it's going to be good for pictures and stuff like that. But when trying to put it back to normal, it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's got good articulation. I really dig it. There was no articulation warnings in the manual, so they're just like go to fucking town and have fun with it. So I definitely will be doing that. I got a nice little gargoyle display out in my shed. I got to go get it. And I'm gonna have him on that and stuff. So, but yeah, man. Since I don't do figure of the years for 2.0s, and I got a lot of 2.0s, and this would be my figure of the year because it is an OG. So there it is, folks.
That you think it's that good?
I mean, I'm biased because I love Batman, let alone the Dark
Right,
Knight
and it's
Returns
Frank Miller.
Batman.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
but
list
okay,
is
but you're saying like there's no. I'm so fucked up. I'm trying to like talk in my mic, and I'm
yeah.
not even.
I have it here
I
too,
don't.
so I
I'm
don't
not
want
even
to.
on my computer. It's just Pavlov conditioning.
Right.
But you're saying like there's no instructions for articulation. So have you tried really? I mean, I know he just kind of came in, but how does
Not
he?
yet. Not yet. I think that's as far as I'm willing to take it here.
Okay,
Um, there we go. Definitely can go a little bit farther. Let's see the ab crunch. No ab crunch. Okay, so
nah, it didn't look
that's
like it. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, but it is all cloth though. Then there's a silicone body underneath. But other than that, man, yeah, this is great. This is I'm glad Hot Toys is moving past.
I mean, from what you're showing me in the pictures that we saw, it looks like he's right out of the pages.
Right. Yeah. I'm
You know.
hoping. I'm hoping they continue the line. They can even give us the armored one or the what I want the most, the blue and gray one with a
Mm,
yellow oval. Hopefully they can keep going, and I think they will because they surprised us with the absolute Batman this past week.
yeah.
That was pretty badass. Yeah, I'm glad that we're no longer doing movie Batmans. We're getting into comic Batmans, and
Fucking A, man.
that's just going to be awesome.
So
So
we got a lot of Batmans this year.
a lot, and I was the one that always bitches like, man, fucking it's always Star Wars and Marvel, and then Hot Toys is like, fuck you, here you go. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
there's all
all
this
right,
Batman.
chill.
Like, I mean, we got George Clooney. I mean,
That's right.
you know. So it's insane, dude. Nightwing says local comic shop near me is closing. 70% off 1/6 scale figures. Scored Kang, Cyborg,
Nice.
and Bill and Ted. Bro,
Nice.
Bill and Ted are great, but their arms suck.
Right.
So it's kind of like a weird Schrodinger's cat, because if you're wearing like the jacket and the long sleeve flannel between the two, even if you're not really posing them, the elbows will likely rip,
Mhm.
but you won't know it because you're wearing the long sleeve attire, right? It's weird. Like Jay, I told him, he's like, I never even pose them and they're wearing long. I'm like, go look at him. And we did it live and he
Yeah.
opened it and they were fucking ripped. So that's the only drawback, but they're fun figures. They're awesome. So really, but that's awesome, dude. That is super sweet, bro, that you got 70% off. Is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Amir says that's a beauty. Yeah, dude. Was Windman saying it's about time to spread the love around, saves me some loot since I don't dabble in Batman yet. I think that's a good Batman to get though. I do.
Yep. Yep.
I'm being a little, I don't know what the word is. I'm not cautious. I'm just more selective right now with purchasing stuff because room is huge. Dude, you don't know. Like until you have to move 300-400 figures, a whole apartment, you're like, oh my god,
Right.
like what have I been doing for 10 plus years? You know, like I've amassed quite a
Not
collection.
saving money.
Yeah, quite a collection, and that's fun. I love it. I love it, but moving it sucks. And then it makes you think though. You're like, well, wait a minute, because now I'm like resetting up everything, and I'm like, well, what do I really fucking love? You know, some of the stuff you buy, I buy. I'm sure people in the chat buy. You buy because it's cool,
Mhm.
but do you like? Are you super connected to it? Not every
Right.
figure, right? We all fucking see something. We're like, that's badass, boop, and you buy it. You know,
Mhm.
it's part of the hobby. It's part of the experience. So, but over time, that one turns to 10, turns to 20, turns to 50. So I'm like trying to whittle those down. Where I'm like, okay, these were cool to have, and I had fun with them. Whether
Mhm.
I took photos, posing, both videos, whatever, I had fun with them. So I don't feel like it's like a wash. You know what I mean? I enjoyed them.
Right.
So a lot of those may go. So I'm not sure. You
I,
know, I gotta
I'm
set up.
I'm there with the space, man. I have the
Yeah.
armory coming to me soon, and I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put that. I don't have any space in this shelf anymore for like big things. Mostly the Bane and the Inart jail cells back there in the bottom, and that obscenely large 89 2.0 displays back there. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm gonna fit this giant fucking
Bought,
thing.
dude.
I mean, shit. I had to put the Joaquin Joker over here with like predators and all that because that diorama was so
It's just
huge.
so big. Yeah, you're like, where do I put
Yeah.
it? Like, where do I put it? So, Iron King says I should do a live stream and auction my figures. Maybe I don't know. Eh. I have to finish moving, and then I have to like, dude, like right now in the living room, there are racks out there, but they're full of like storage crates, and there's like hundreds of figures in them. I haven't even set them up out there, so I need to do that. I need to get everything fully moved in, and then you look very strange.
Is your Joker leaning forward?
Is my Joker leaning forward? You know what? He is, but but he's not. He's on a Hot Toys base. This is a deliberate lean.
Oh, okay. I
This is a
gotcha.
deliberate lean. Like he's flush, but he's like got a
Gotcha.
hunch to him. You know what I'm saying? But I think from this angle, it looks like he's uh
Gotcha. Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I was
So
like the Inart magnet strike again.
I don't use the base. I don't even know where the fucking base is, bro.
Gotcha.
I put it on the I think he's right here. Actually, the imposter Joker
There it
artisan
is.
Hot Toys.
Nice.
That's the base that he's on.
Oh, okay.
You,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Because I like the steps with the blood, and then
Mhm.
I just threw a shitload of money on it, and then called it a day. I thought
Nice.
that was
Nice.
kind of cool. So, um, Yeah, I know it's pretty funny, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Amir. So I was trying to do something, but I'm not done. I got some shit set up. You know what I could show you though? We kind of bounce around. Um, I've kind of showed this earlier, but this Snape, Inart
Boom.
Snape came in.
Such a great figure, man.
Dude, it's pretty fucking rad, bro. The tailoring is great. The body is tight. Like it's a solid. I mean, what do you guys think of that head sculpt? I
It's
mean,
amazing, dude.
it's
That
pretty.
shit's amazing.
It's pretty fucking legit, dude. So, but the wand, bro, the fucking wand is the coolest goddamn thing in the world. Look at
There it
this.
is. That's great, man. That should always be that should be the standard from now on, to be honest.
Oh,
That's actually badass.
yeah, it's fucking sweet, dude. And so and I'm doing this weird right now, but like, how freaking cool is this, bro? Like,
That should be the standard for all their figures.
dude, and it kind of irritates me, bro, because they said that they were gonna do that. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
They said that they were gonna do that, and then they decided for whatever reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, even with Gandalf, remember, like from the beginning.
Yeah.
And maybe they just weren't ready. I think they tried, and it wasn't very successful. So they were like, "We're not going to do this." But somebody there went back to the drawing board. I don't know if I'm not sure why, but that person needs a raise
Yes, they do.
to be like, we're
Please,
going to try this again. We kind of failed the first time. That doesn't mean it's impossible. Let's try again.
right.
And
Please,
now this
please do
is
it with Wonder Woman,
well,
please.
I think this is standard. I could be wrong. I would have to read Terminator, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they mention magnetic
I don't think
eyes,
so. I don't think so because you could take the head sculpt off. So
but this is YouTube. What's up, Mike? It's just I'm for those of you guys joining in, this is YouTube.
no, it's Zoom, bro. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
it's Weibo or whatever. Yeah, I'm doing it through YouTube mobile because I don't have internet yet. I'm in the process of moving, so we went with a mobile. Just this is the mobile version, right? So at least for now. So I can't bring anything up. Like I can't. It's not like my stream software. But figure what the hell. I haven't streamed in a little while, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So but yeah, dude, it's awesome. Exactly, it's awesome, bro. So I don't know. We'd have to read Terminator. I don't even know if they mentioned it, but I think everything moving forward Thorin has magnetic eyes.
Oh,
So
okay. I hope so. I hope
I
so,
hope,
man.
you know what I mean? So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, dude. Funky Cold, what's up, brother?
Yo,
Merry Christmas, dude, as always. Um, it's handy cam mafia nights, more raw, more emotion. It really is, Amir.
that's
I
right.
mean, we're just kind of, yeah, mobile YouTube. So yeah, I appreciate it. Better than not, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And Pedro, appreciate you, bro. Everybody, so I don't if any of you guys can look, let me know. I really can't do much. I don't have internet and I don't want to flip through my camera, but or through my phone. But does Inart say magnetic rolling eyes? I know the eye moves because they opted to not put LED in it, which kind of irritates me. But
Right.
um
I'm
the
looking
eye
through it right
moves.
now.
So Keith, what's up, man? Just noticed you were live. Awesome to see you back. Thank you, my man. I'm doing it on YouTube mobile right now because I don't have internet. So it's still kind of why not? Um, as long as the quality's good for you guys, this is cool. I just can't bring up pictures and I can't have anybody else join. It's just me and Hector right now. And can only have
Mhm.
one guest, but really cool. Commander Gree, magnetic eyes are a nice touch for sure. Dude, they're fucking rad. They're sweet, dude. They're sweet. It's fucking game changer, bro. Like
Yeah, and I love how both eyes move at the same time, and like you don't have to worry about
they're not funky looking or
right,
boss-eyed or cross-eyed or
right.
fucking I love it. It's really cool, dude. Now, will it stand the test of time?
That's a good. That's also
You
true.
know, I don't know yet. I mean, look, magnets are magnets. Unless you hit me with some James Bond fucking like EMP crap that's gonna demagnetize everything, or that we get cracks in the upside down, I don't see the magnets not working. You know, magnets are magnets. So I don't know, man. I
There
don't know.
is no mention of magnetic eyes, just
I
articulated
will message
eyes.
them personally and ask and let you guys know because I don't know. I would assume moving forward, most figures will use this.
At least the rooted ones, for sure.
You know, at least rooted for sure. And maybe that's why. Maybe they're doing the same thing Hot Toys did because it's sculpted and they'll just pop the back off. I do not know. So I'm not sure. Renz Talentino, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good
Yo,
evening, Anthony and Hector in chat.
what's up?
An OG fan, what's up, brother? Watching on my phone so it matches the screen. Otherwise, it's crazy. Well, what's crazy about it? Is it crazy because I'm actually live, or like does it work? Because I'm gonna do this too. Like eventually, I'm going to do a separate stream other than my Saturdays where I do a mobile version. I won't do it on my phone though, but I will be coming through like this, where I'm like kind of solo and we can riff on shit. But anyway, you were saying something, Hector. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just looking at on the website. There's black bars like on the side of the screen and stuff like that because it's all vertical and
Okay.
shit like
Well,
that.
okay, so Mike, that's a good question. Do they really move together though? Like they're connected internally or something? I'm pretty sure they're independent and you have to have a delicate touch to not disturb one while moving, but I could be wrong. Let's find out.
I don't know. The way you were doing
I
it,
mean,
it looked
it's
like they
like
were moving
I
at the
don't
same
really
time.
know. I mean,
Because I know with the J&D one, if you try to move one, the other one is struggling to like also move and
it's
stuff.
pulling the other one, and
Yeah,
I'm not even fucking close to it. Well, that's so goddamn creepy, bro. Like it reminds me of like some crazy horror movie. But I don't know. Unless I'm not a delicate person, so I don't know. But I was trying to on the edge of the right eye, only fuck with that, and the right eye was moving, but then the left was going. So I wonder if it's not uh pers and it's sirs where it's
hmm
single, you know, and it might be because that's gonna help it, you know, stabilize more and like stay sturdy. I could be wrong too,
hmm
but I don't know. Oh, because you're watching on a 50-inch screen and it looks like watching it on a phone. I got you, bro. I got you. I do have a magic wand.
there it is.
But yeah, they're really cool, bro. They're really cool. So I will try messing with those eyes a little bit later. The other thing I didn't try, so I personally can't confirm. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't think his head comes off or the hair. Like his neck comes off because he comes in a
Yeah, yeah,
case
yeah.
independently. But so I don't know. I'm not gonna try to yank that fucking hair and be like, "There's nothing back there."
When it was in the canister, was all
There's
neck
a
head
neck
or just
peg,
head?
but it's a
Okay,
standard neck peg. There's no, you can't go
gotcha,
up it. You know what I mean?
gotcha.
And like the Joker and Gandalf, you know, Eric, like the hair comes off the back. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think this does.
I don't think so either.
So, and I don't really want to rip and tug. I will ask them though. That's two questions that are probably good to know because if that's the case, then that might be cause for concern.
hmm
Maybe because then there's no way to get in there. You know, but
Right.
then again, I mean, can magnets are magnets, so I don't. What's it gonna do? The
Plus,
only reason, go ahead.
I think if you get yourself like a one of those markers with like a felt tip on it or something like that, and let's
Mhm.
say the magnet power goes away or whatever, you can always like just gently like try to like move it yourself with that little felt tip and stuff like that.
You
So
could probably maybe because the thing is like okay, so how do rolling eyes typically fuck up? Well, you're likely applying too much pressure when you're messing with the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Because you have to physically press or hook the thing in, depending on the system. And either way, you're using a lot of force because you're in this weird narrow spot, and sometimes the eyes will fall out, right? And then you got to put them back in. So um, I don't see that happening with a magic wand. you know, because there's no force. You're not physically applying pressure with a hand or a little you know, doohickey to fucking move the eyes. So I don't think these eyes are gonna just stop working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we're good, but because this is Inart's first magnetic eye feature, time will tell.
Right.
But I think we're good, dude. So what we
Magnets out of the base into the eyes.
right. You could do a Beetlejuice and yank them out, Elia King. Ren says, I think I saw a post with the magnet eyes having a rod connecting both of them. That's what I think it is, but I'll try to confirm. So, but okay. Anyway, talking on topic with Inart. Anyway, and guys, you know those jumping in, dude. We're mobile, so I can't bring up photos. We're just shooting the shit. But the Inart Terminator.
That's right.
Some people are like not happy. Surprise, surprise. I'm not one of them, but I would have liked to see a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in terms of the announcement, I like the way he looks. I'm glad we have a leather jacket. Two, and two head sculpts again. And this is somebody you as well are coming from. We have MMS 138 or I forgot what he is, but
was it like
238 or something? Like I wrote it on my photo. I don't have my photo nearby, but my old photo back in the day. We both have that. It is a good figure. It is old. It's not by today's standards. It's dated, but it's still a fucking solid figure. I'm still happy. He's literally right behind me, right there. I'm still happy with him. So when I saw the Inart, I was like, damn, okay, this is good, but I almost feel like I'm getting what I have. But it's better. I think it's better. But it's also one of those where, all right, it's the same accessories, you know, essentially. I'm not seeing much difference. And while that's still cool, I wanted, you know, I don't know if it's caustic plastic or even some of Inart's products, even that I feel like these guys are trying to be, and for the most part, are very premium experience. So I wanted a little bit more. I wanted maybe some police precinct diorama, something that's a display or a stand that is like reminiscent of the movie. You know, that's my only complaint, dude. It's really my only complaint.
Right. You know, and it's weird because they have like this tier system of theirs with the different chemical on the periodic table thing, whatever. You know, they have different tiers. And correct me in the chat if I'm wrong or not, but like I haven't seen anything past uh the lowest tiers. Even like Wonder Woman is like the low tier.
Is Terminator also a low tier?
Yeah, it's that AG, whatever the fuck it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
And
So it's not like adamantium or whatever the fucking strongest fucking.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that only one was that 4-pack or the 2-pack.
Well, the Joker was fucking crazy. Of course,
Yeah,
that's got to be like the highest tier. So
yeah, but yeah, I think they should just do away with that and just focus on giving everybody like the shit, like the best possible figure that they can do. You know, as far as accessories with this version of the Terminator, you know, you know, around this point of the movie, he doesn't have anything but a motorcycle. But I do agree. I wish they would have included like a police, uh, a precinct fucking diorama base or something, or at least have the floor match the precinct's floor.
something, just
Yeah,
even if it's like the fucking 89 Batman 2.0, it doesn't need to be the tall gargoyle, but you know how like the wood is like kind of splintered outward. You know what I'm saying? Like a little 3D looking effect, like something like something.
Yeah,
it would be kind of cool. And the only reason I say this, and I'm reading you guys in the chat too, it's a little difficult on this, but like what Mike's saying, the tier thing's kind of dumb, doesn't make much sense to me. And that's how I feel, because I feel like okay, so is this the low end? And then, and as Hector's saying, like the last few have been kind of low end. So does that mean, and that's fine if you guys want to do this tier system for the collectibles, but I don't want them to. I don't even know how to say this without. I'm trying to think of my words here. I don't want them to just start cranking out figures that
Right.
are the lowest fucking element on the fucking table. Um, and maybe that's they do that to get brand out there to build up a catalog and get more recognition out there as a brand. But I don't want. It almost feels like a. It's probably not, but it almost feels like is that a cutting corner thing? Like let's just get out some quick low tier, you know,
Right.
roadie, whatever their fucking element is. Like get those out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I like that premium
Right.
experience,
But
sort
that's
of.
the thing. Like, if you look at the Catwoman, you look at the Wonder Woman. I mean, silicone bodies, rooted hair.
Right. And they're
Um,
still great, right?
right. Yeah.
They're still
They're
up there. Like
right.
they're still up there. Excuse me.
I think they're still trying to figure out
I hit the
exactly
wrong
what they
fucking
want to
pipe
do.
or wrong vape. It's still
Whoa!
whoa. It's still good. You're right. Continue.
Yeah, I just think they're still trying to figure out who they are as far as like what they want to do when it comes to their figures
I
and
think
stuff
they
like that.
are
At least
too.
that's what it feels like.
I think
Um,
they are too, and that's a good thing.
right.
It can be a good thing. Like I said earlier in the show, somebody going back and fucking reattempting the magnetic rolling eyes. Good job.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Somebody who said let's get rid of the magnetic bases. Bad job. Um, I I feel like you guys had a decent system.
mhm.
It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I think the only magnetic bases that are perfect are caustic plastic,
Right.
personally.
Right.
But but why completely remove that feature? You know, and look, these whatever you want to call them, crotch grabbers, stands, they're nice. I like that they're really thin, low profile. They're pretty elegant. They have a little screw pin on the back, if you're not
Mhm.
aware, and you just kind of pull it and then bring up and then let go,
Oh, nice.
and it'll
Okay.
lock it into position. So really cool. Do that and keep the magnets
Yes.
because that way you can. I want that option. Some
Right.
people are like fuck magnetic bases, and some people are like fuck crotch grabbers.
It's not really their issue with the magnets wasn't even the magnets. It was just their weak ankle joints. Like that.
Yeah,
That's what was causing things to
yeah,
like
it was,
lean.
and that's what
Yeah.
happened to my Bruce Wayne, who is right here.
Ooh, sway.
Wait, did I? Okay, look at that shit. He's leg broke, ankle broken.
He fell down
But
steps.
but yeah, he fell. He literally did. But like you just glue it back and it was okay. But I used like
He used Hot
uh
Toys glue.
I use blue tack, you know,
Oh,
and
okay.
so it's kind of like, but you glue it, it's fine, and it's still a cool ass figure. But that's what happened to him. He was just
Mhm.
like, and his fucking
Mm.
the glue. You can see this glue, bro. That ain't my glue.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
it
Okay.
just kind of came, you know. So, but I figure, you know what? Do. I'm gonna put him on top of the 89 real quick. Oh shit. Here. Do both. Do both. You know. Real quick, let me say what's up to some of you guys here in the chat because, like I said, I can't bring anything up. Damn it, Spot. My 17-year-old nephew had his first Hot Toy figure for Christmas. Awesome.
Nice.
Wednesday. I'm assuming you mean Wednesday, not the show, right? Now has Peacemaker and Beetlejuice on order. Very proud uncle. Well, that could have been a blessing or a curse, dude. You might have screwed him.
You showed him a
Um,
great hobby, but you also showed him bad financial decisions.
yes, but he's that's awesome that he loves him, bro. He's gonna be going down our great journey. So Keith says I think he looks really good at Terminator, but I'm a little disappointed with no light up eye. Me too.
That's to me
Nevertheless, yeah,
to me that's the one biggest
yeah,
gripe. Yeah,
yeah, and
no
so
light
that
up
kind of.
LED.
And I talked to them about it this morning, and they're like, "No, that's a wrap." So,
Okay, so
uh,
then, which also means that they're not going to improve the sculpt, even though the majority of the people online are complaining
I
about it.
doubt they're gonna. I mean, look. I never say never because they do retool. They do listen.
Hmm.
They've listened to feedback. It's proven. They've made changes. by listening to feedback. So I don't know, never say never. AJ Gruesome, my brother, what's up, man? Greetings, Mafia and friends. Hope all is well. I hope hope you're doing well too, brother. Merry Christmas. Same to you. Blue Tattoo, what's up, brother? Yeah, man. What else do we got here? 100% way to go, AJ. Yeah. Pete Dang, what's up, man? What's up? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You as well, my friend. Let's go Texans. I don't know if that's football or
that is football.
Okay. Or just Texas in general. Let's fucking go. Yeah. So Rob the magnets of Black Widow are great. She hasn't fallen over yet. And that's what I've heard. I missed her. It's been such a hectic fucking year. And then I got that email and it was like, your order's been canceled. I was like, yo. And then because sometimes you forget, and I would have deferred the payment another month or something. And then I was like, I'll call them, and then I forget, and then I'm like, fuck, it's anyway. But I heard her magnet was pretty good, you know. And it's not that they're like super shitty, but like some of these figures, like my Gandalf, I put him up like 6 days ago. He's good. It's been 6 days. He could fall on the 9th day or the 19th day.
Right. You know,
he will fall.
Ironically, my Joker has never leaned nor fallen off. It's just
Really
stuck. I guess I got lucky with a really good set of magnets or ankle pegs, but dude, that thing's
Well, it's also really about how you pose them, and
I museum pose. I only pose for like photos or if I like want to have fun, but like the second I put them back in there, they're all museum.
Yeah, well, so because here's the thing, dude. Like, oftentimes you think as a collector, you're like, yeah, that's straight, but it's not.
No,
because they are top heavy. They're humans essentially. So the legs hold, but it could look straight, and that ankle could be slightly turned, slightly tilted. Right, the hip could be slightly arched, and you don't really see it. I'm talking like minute. And all of that fucking factors in, dude.
Right.
It really does.
My Patterson Batman actually has like the worst. Why am I running out of battery already? Fuck.
I don't know. I have my phone plugged in. I came prepared. No, I'm fucking kidding.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. My Inart Patterson Batman. That stand blows. He can you blow on him, you go. So.
Fucking A, man. Real quick, a couple of things here. Tank Case, what's up, man? You're looking great after your move. Lots to do still, I'm sure. I thank you, dude. I am. It's nuts, dude. So P-Rock, what's up, dude? Everything on Scarlet Joe is good. Of course. AJ Gruesome, my Joker is on a random Bad Batch crotch grabber. He fell twice randomly in a museum pose and said, let's not chance it. It's smart. My Aragorn is in a unique pose. I'm sure you guys have seen where I have his sword like kind of thrusted outward. It's like he becomes a wide figure in that sense, like a deep. And I was like, you know what? I use like one of my Crow custom stands because of that, right? Because of that, I don't want to fuck with that. So I don't fuck with that. And then Pete Dang, dude, thank you so much, man, for $20 super chat holiday pizza on me. So, dude, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much.
This is your best friend too, right here.
Just the blue tack, the little putty. Yeah.
That's your best friend.
Right,
I thought you were gonna be like, "What's that? LSD tabs, man?"
Is that some LSD, bro? We doing it? We doing it now? Fucking, what time is it? 5? I got time. 8-hour trip, 10-hour trip. No, those are great too. No, actually, I thought those were like little fucking dentine fucking whatever pieces of gum or some shit. But
nicotine tabs.
Yeah, dude. But Pete, dude, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, my man, dude. That is awesome. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Yeah. So anyway, to kind of bring it back, I think a magnetic base and the stick, the grabber, that would be good. That is what they should do. So that's what I thought at first. Some Hendrix tabs to get the party going. Yeah, some purple micro dot or some, Anyway, Frank the Tank is no more. I've retired from my partying days.
We all have.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗕 was good. I just bought the Hot Toys Superman and Nightmare Batman today since they delayed my figure at Sideshow. Since they delay, your figures. See, that's a problem. That might be the addiction talking.
They delayed.
Other
They
figures.
delayed.
I'm assuming other figures you have on pre-order
Oh
have been delayed, like
yeah.
Chewy,
That's dangerous.
etc.
That's that. Yeah, I do it too.
I do it too,
I would
because sometimes you're chasing that dragon. Speaking of
Mhm.
drugs, and you're like,
Yep.
all my shit's delayed, or all my shit's still on pre-order. I've got some money to burn. What's going on?
Sure,
Fuck
I
it.
could use this. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
I'll buy it. Fuck it. Which I'm not saying is wrong. So congratulations, it's a cool 2-pack for sure. But I've done that a lot where I'm just like impulse buying shit, and then I'm like, oh man, why did I get that? Not that you obviously want it, but that can be a dangerous path sometimes. You know what I mean? Because we're itching.
Right.
We're like, fuck, this was supposed to be here. Like Endgame Cap that took 3 fucking years.
Right.
You guys remember that? Oh my god. Oh my god, that took forever. So I have 16 different Chris Evans caps. The addiction is real. Yeah, I
Holy
mean, like
shit.
that's that's awesome though. Speaking of it, did you see the Facepool? Facepool brand,
I did, and every time you guys were talking about Facepool, I thought you were talking about like one of the Deadpools. Then I'm like, oh, the company Facepool. Oh yeah,
Facepool
I
is a
saw the Steve
company
Rogers. Yeah.
similar to Didco, Dream and Dragons. Those guys mostly are known for military, World War II, some modern warfare soldiers. Um, they will dabble in some fictional, Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, but still military focused figures.
Right.
And they did show their Steve Rogers rescue cap from the first Avenger movie,
Nice.
where he's got the jacket in the helmet. Oh, but dude, fucking looks great. Hot Toys did make that, but it's old. In fact, I think they made him twice. They made him again in Winter Soldier. Well, they might not have actually. No, I think in Winter Soldier they remade. Fuck, they made another one from First Avenger, branded Winter Soldier, and I thought it was Rescue Cap.
Okay.
I don't think it was the First Avenger look, where he comes in with the full his main.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been a while. So
The main the main 40s look.
yeah, and it's fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
So I want to get that. So AJ says I've been a lot better with the impulse buys this year. Other than 2, one just happened to be very large. Are you talking about the Tomy Enterprise? I think you are. But that should not be an impulse buy for a Trekkie. That should be a must buy. But let me know. So OG fan says, "Holy cow, that's more than Boba Fett's." Yeah, we don't have 16 Fetts. I think we have like 6, 7. Empire, Jedi, animated, vintage,
Proto.
the post Sarlacc pit, bird poop, right? Then the clean version, and then the.
Oh, you're just talking about Hot Toys?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sideshow is still on my prototype.
Yeah, the Proto.
But as Hot Toys, I think we have 6 or 7. That's about it. So I bought 2 of the black suit concept art caps and customized one into Captain Hydra. Hell yeah,
Nice.
That's a good idea. I've actually seen some photos. I don't know if they were yours or not, but I did see a Hydra like that. It was fucking cool with the concept. The concept cap was like that really hit for me. I did get rid of him, but at the time that was like I was like, cool. I think they're finally getting the traps right for Cap. That was the 10-year anniversary of Civil War. So you got the concept art black suit Cap, and then the Mark 46 concept, which I still have. He's somewhere in a box right now. I kept that more because I love that. I loved that just red and gold. It's sick, dude. But then Endgame Cap came out. Well, D23 originally came out. I remember the D23 Cap.
Yeah.
But I didn't bother fucking with that. And then shortly thereafter, they announced the Endgame Cap, and I was like, oh, okay. So you started with concept and got to end game doing that kind of design with the body and.
Right.
But that's a great figure. Yeah. Yeah. Were you saying something? I'm sorry. I'm also reading the chat here.
No. I was just agreeing with you and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I actually forgot about most of the Captain Americas, to be honest. Like,
Oh,
at the
dude,
50th, it's
I
D23.
still there's a lot, but there's still a lot I remember because I've lived through a lot of it. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
it came in like that. The memories. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of that over the years. Seeing it sealed in box in person was a must for me. The other was Batman Returns 2.0. Nothing wrong with getting Batman Returns 2.0. A lot of folks did not get Batman Returns to begin with.
Have you heard the controversy about this Batman Returns 2.0?
I have not.
There seems to be a paint issue with the suit. People move the gauntlets or remove the gauntlets, and it's almost like there's a protected sealant or something that's on the suit, and it would just come off, or it will look like the suit's deteriorating or some shit like that.
Do you mean a protective seal, as in like something that would protect the suit from the gauntlets?
Or just like the rubber in general. Something is coming off that suit apparently. And that's not good. Hopefully they kind of rectify that before that shit hits over our
Okay.
side, because I have that on order and I don't want to deal with that.
I do not have him on order. This is a huge topic that I can dabble in a little bit. I'd rather dabble in it with more people because it could get deep. But I will give you a little taste. I would say a little bit is this year's been a little crazy, especially this year with 2.0s.
Yeah.
And so it gets a little tricky sometimes when I have like all the 1.0s or the ones I wanted, I have, right? So while I'm happy that I'm seeing these 2.0s, Terminators, Predator again, you know, Batman, fucking you could argue RoboCop. I mean, it's RoboCop 2, but it's like my point is there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I've already kind of gone down that road. And obviously they are improvements, but then it makes it a little tricky sometimes for me because they're also giving us great new figures. And so there are times where like all of this great 2.0s, I didn't fucking pick up. I still haven't gotten Darth Maul because I still have DX16. So, and it's not that I don't want it, you know, it's that I have them. And now we have Dark Knight Returns Batman, General Grievous, fucking Wolverine and Deadpool, Robo Kane.
Yep.
There's new shit that we don't have. And so you know what I'm saying? I get into that a bit more. And then because I don't have the money or the space to really sustain 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago, I was in a much different position, you know, financially even, right? Well, the world's crazy. Everything's getting so expensive. So it was easier to just fucking throw caution to the wind, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be a little bit more, and I want them. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm still kind of pissed I didn't pick up the 2.0 Terminator 2 figures, all three of them, and I wanted two of each of those. But I have two of each of the 1.0s. But I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, that's understandable, man. I mean, you know, a lot of the 2.0s that are out there are their 1.0s are still really good and stuff like that. So
they are.
you know, there's really sometimes no point to like grabbing a 2.0, you know, unless it's an. Obviously, the fucking Iron Mans are like, I guess, the exception because A, like the proportions are better. B, the technology inside of them are better. You know, but you know, could I have done without getting the 2.0s of the Arnolds? If I wasn't such a hardcore Arnold fan as I am, yeah, I would have just.
That's my problem. That was like kind of the exception, and I still didn't commit because I have a whole. Let me rephrase this. I had on display an entire DF120 of T2. I don't know if I'm still going to do that, but I have enough to make a whole fucking badass shelf and the motorcycle, you know, the police motorcycle. I still don't have the Harley, but yeah, I have enough to fill a nice fucking looking display of T2. So I want those, but I was like, this year's just been tough. and then now the move and expenses. So I'm like, if I can get them, I'll get them. So
Yeah, it's almost like updating your phone. You got the old one. There's the new, better, improved version of it and
right,
stuff
and
like
I
that.
feel that
So,
way about Inart a little bit, a little bit.
right.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
With
not.
this recent Terminator you're talking about?
Yeah, still gonna get it,
Yeah.
but this one I'm definitely getting because it is a different company, and I do think this looks a lot better in ways.
Right.
So I'm like, let me get this. I want to see what Inart does with Terminator.
Right.
I have
Right.
to. So, but with Hot Toys, it was kind of like shit. I got other stuff, and while it's great for people who missed out or people who came in a little bit later than us, that's awesome. You
Mhm.
got a chance. Batman Returns, like you said, like fucking a. Alien, big chap, fucking
Yep.
a. Like you're eating good,
Right.
regardless. So, but if you're
Right.
if you're a collector coming in the last year, 2 years, even three, fuck,
I
even a
wasn't
little further back. Like
yeah,
we're
I
getting a
wasn't
lot
able
of cool shit again.
I wasn't able so, like, see, there's another example. I never got the original Big Chat, so the
Mhm.
fact that they 2.0'd it, I'm glad that they did that, so it gives me an opportunity to get it. However, there's some inaccuracies with the 2.0, so I'm just like,
Dude, there's
"Fuck."
some inaccuracies with the Inart Terminator.
There is.
I mean,
Yes, there is.
there's always going to be, and I don't know if that's because they're in 1/6 scale, and sometimes you just can't replicate
Yeah,
exactly.
you can't.
Like wardrobe department and life size, there are some restrictions from
Right,
size and material.
right.
That could be it. I don't know.
Look, you could get the perfect figure, but you're gonna be paying a few custom artists, and that figure's gonna come out, like, pretty
2, 3
expensive.
grand.
Right, right. So
Plus, I
I
mean,
people have to remember that this is mass produced stuff, and mass produced is, lower pricing and everything. So, and of
sure,
course, it's
yeah,
gonna,
yeah, of course, of
you
course.
know, reflect that. So,
Yeah, so it's a little tough. Let me catch up with you guys a little bit in the chat, man. Blue Tattoo said a couple of Inart of mine have fallen early on. Not all, but that was my error. I set them back up and they've been good to go ever since. Yeah, and sometimes it is, bro. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's user error. Sometimes it's not.
mhm.
Sometimes the shit just wants to fall. It's the fucking a few months ago I heard a bang in the night and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I grabbed my flashlight. I'm like, Gandalf is missing. I was like,
Oh, dude,
motherfucker fell. Like, that can
I'll
happen.
I'll post a picture of it in the Discord. But I woke up one morning, came here to my desk to start working, and I noticed that my flash bat fleck leaned forward onto my evil Superman, and it looked like he was like in a very homoerotic way, like
He
holding
was
on
like,
to her. But she,
"Hey, how you
yeah,
doing?"
I'm just like, what the fuck is
Hell yeah,
this?
that was funny.
So,
Like, what were you guys doing while I was sleeping?
whoa.
Caroline says I patted out the earlier ones with polyester and a chopstick. Oh, nice for the traps for Cap. Hell yeah. Waiting on the Cap team suit, Human Torch, and Cap Stealth Strike Suit 2.0. That strike suit is gonna. It's still up for order, but I feel like it's gonna go. I think the remaining stock will from Sideshow anyway will probably go out the door when Winter Soldier starts shipping. The artisan, I think, like around that time, maybe. Pete says RoboCane is Grail. Yeah, dude, that's fucking great. I was about to drop stupid money on a custom right before that announcement. Hell yeah, dude.
I would have never
Uh,
thought Hot Toys would do that
no,
at
I
all.
was, again, and I'm gonna catch up a little bit on chat, but that makes me feel like next year's big item will finally be the Power Loader 2.0. I hope so.
Yep,
Nightwing determining what to cut is always hard. It really is, dude, because
yep.
everything's fucking awesome. So, Rod Rob says I don't have any DC figures yet. Should I stick to Inart or Hot Toys? I don't own any Inart yet, but they look like better quality.
Right. Well, it depends on like what era of DC you
Yeah,
like.
I was gonna say it
You
depends
know,
on who you
look,
want.
right. They're coming out with the Batfleck here next year. The Wonder Woman is currently the best mass-produced Wonder Woman. It looks great. I have the Wonder Woman from Hot Toys, and it looks very Barbie with the shitty hair,
It
the
does.
materials of the body, the face sculpt doesn't even look like Gal Gadot. Um, I would. That's a tough one, man, because regardless of what everyone thinks of Hot Toys does improve things. But um, just go ahead, get one in art, see how you feel from there. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if you're into the new Superman, that David Corn sweat from Inart's dropping fairly soon, I think. Uh,
Yeah.
you can try to catch one of that and see how you
But
feel
it's
about that.
debatable too, right?
Right,
Because I like the NR Man of
right.
Steel or
hmm
BBS Superman,
I love mine. Yeah,
but others may not and prefer Hot Toys.
yeah,
So I guess it depends on your yeah, like Hector's saying, what era DC do you want? I mean, they don't have 89 Batman yet, so you got to go down that road, or
hmm
92 or 95 or 97
right.
George Clooney, right? That mean Hot Toys has you covered as Batman and Flash. Um but in art figures are pretty freaking cool, dude. So I would at
They
least
are
get one just so you can, if you can swing it, and then you can tell yourself, oh my
right.
god, like this is
I
awesome or this sucks.
I think for my movie figures, I'm gonna stick with Inart, and then anything comic book related, I'm gonna stick with Hot Toys. I think that's what my route's gonna be.
Yeah.
Especially since I mean they have the balls enough to do an absolute Batman. I'm sure a lot of more awesome stuff from that comic series line is gonna be pretty cool. So
Right, they're not gonna do Dark Knight Returns. They're not gonna do Absolute Batman. Well,
right.
maybe they did it in 12 scale, so who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah,
But
you're gonna get all the 12 scale stuff from Inart, but yeah, I
so
don't think we'll
that's a
see.
tough one. So Mike says you basically have a tech noir display environment with the arcade you have, which I am getting rid of the arcade. As crazy as that sounds, I love it, but a good friend of mine is ready to swoop them all up, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go that route because I don't have the space. I really don't, and I can keep them in. Like they've been kind of stored for a little while anyway. So I'm like,
Right.
fuck. I really like them, but there's also the space, and I think they're gonna go, dude. But that could be badass because I had fun with that. I had the T1000 in there, the photo, John Connor. Look at, I mean, it was fun. Like I love the arcade. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah. Also, I love that Hot Toys has given us crazy nostalgia pieces and figures from current comic book lines like Absolute Batman. Having something from a comic you're reading every month is pretty damn cool.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, and same with the Miles Morales, right? The Avengers versus Aliens or whatever. Like
Oh
that's
yeah, that
that's current.
crossover. Yeah.
So an Absolute is current. So that is cool that they are doing current, like current comic shit is pretty cool, dude.
Do you see that
Oh.
picture? It's like the "We Want You" picture. It's like, but Steve Rogers, and he's got a face hugger on his face.
Yes.
Shit looked awesome as
This is
fuck, man.
like we want, or whatever
Yeah, it's like "We
new.
Want
Yeah,
You."
that was cool, man. Yeah. So, Future Boy, what's up, my man? Says I collect NR 112s. They are shining in this scale. They really are. They really are.
Right.
I was a little skeptical at first, bro. I was like, all right, NR new company getting into 1/6. Yeah, they're branched from Queen Studios, been around a long time, very successful company. And then I start seeing them doing 12 scale shortly after announcing two figures in 6 scale. So it's
Mhm.
like, ooh, I don't know. But dude, they're doing it. And I think it's profiting them in the long run. They're diversifying their assets and talent. So
They just got to keep all their 112 figures in the same scale. That's about it.
I
Because
know that
that
fucking
horde just
Batman is fucking
yeah.
huge. There's nothing they can do about it. It is what it is, bro.
Yep. Yep.
They've heard the complaints. They've heard your voices.
I mean, that's just
They
what it is in that scale. That's
It,
just
it
how
is
big
it
it
is what
is.
it is right now, bro. So unfortunately, Payne, what's up, brother, man? Payne, my
Yo,
man,
Merry
what's up, guys?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, brother. Payne is the man. You gotta go check out his shop if you want some Maji cases and maybe other stuff. I don't know, but Maji cases for sure. It's your dude, bro. Love Payne. Good call on the power loader. Alien IP is hot right now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Seriously. I'm biased, obviously. Pate says Inart all the way for me. Inart is great, bro. They really are. Mike Favela, what's up, dude? I hope you had a great Christmas as well, man. It is not just you. The format is weird on the stream. I am streaming on YouTube mobile right now. I don't have internet in my apartment. I'm not on my PC. I'm on my phone, but I have not streamed, and I didn't want to leave you guys like no stream again.
Right.
I'm like, let's do this. We'll kind of fireside chat, right? We don't really have any photos, but you guys know what we're talking about. And those of you who
Yeah.
may be new, right? Well, we're talking Hot Toys, 6 scale figures, Inart, all that good shit.
And Hendrix tabs.
And yeah, some acid, some LSD,
There you
bro,
go.
some mescaline, some shrooms, some weed, whatever. Don't do drugs. You know. So we'll see. But yeah, I think that power loader's coming, dude. I do. I really
That
do.
would be amazing.
They showed it off in fucking 2017, the 2.0 with Ripley, and nothing. But Alien was kind of, I don't want to say a dead IP, but in terms of the what was going on with the
Right.
buyout of Fox, and now as
Right.
you mentioned, you guys are mentioning, Alien and Predator are fucking
Yep.
hot.
Yes.
Say what you want about Disney, but they know how to market.
Right.
They produce, so we're getting Badlands,
Regardless
Killer of
of how
Killers, Alien
right.
Earth. Like, it's hot right now.
Yeah, regardless of how anybody feels about those specific that show, the movie, whatever, it's brought those characters back into the limelight and introduced a whole new generation to that. And people are
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what, this is cool. And us old collectors who have dug at since we were kids, we're just also reaping the benefits. So I say, bring it on, man. Let's go. Let's get some more predators done. Let's get some more xenomorphs going. Let's
Bring
get
them
some
all,
space
man.
marines. Let's do it.
Dude, I need Colonial Marines,
Yep.
man.
Yes.
Anytime, any place.
How
Yeah.
do I get out of this chicken shit assignment?
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. It's just so good, dude. So, I'd love to see Inart do Arkham games in 1/6. Yeah, I mean, Hot Toys is still doing it. I was shocked we got Nightwing.
It'll take forever, but
You know, they are taking their sweet fucking time with the Arkham line, but yeah. So, the power loader and the dump truck from Borderlands. Yost needs to man up. Oh yeah, the fucking Borderlands truck. Hell yeah,
oh
dude.
my.
Yeah, Mike. So we're just doing it. We're doing it live like this, man. It's pretty interesting how this all shows up. Do you ever trim your beards? I do.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have to. I mean, I'm a
I
little fucking scraggly right now. I just kind of shaved a little yesterday, but not like you have to. It's the only way. Like,
I
what's the
actually had my
longest?
whole face bearded up, and someone was like, "You look like Jack Black," and I instantly trimmed it. I was
Oh
like,
yeah. If anybody told me I look, people say Fred Durst, and I get so pissed. But Jack Black, fuck that. No offense to him, but yeah, no.
well, all of us saying fuck Jack Black.
Yeah. What's the longest? Mine's been long. Mine's been longer than yours.
I
It's
think
been
my
mine was like
jeans.
here. That's the longest
Yeah,
my beard's ever
I
been.
think my jeans have told my beard to stop growing like this because I've had this for months now and it hasn't really grown anything. So,
Well, you keep trimming it. You keep getting those split ends off, and it'll
oh
just get
yeah,
thicker. And beard
yeah,
bros forever. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, but dude, when my shit was here, I had fucking hair. My hair was
right.
also like past the nips, but different days, bro. Different, different, different days,
Oh,
man.
look at this guy! Look at this guy! This troll over here. Of course, of course.
What? I didn't
This
see
fuck.
what.
Oh, Mr. Beard guy. Look at that fucking bastard.
Oh, well, seriously, man, it'd be awesome. Speaking of Arkham games, that we need a new one. Although I haven't finished Arkham Knight yet. Or the Ark. Oh, that one. I didn't even fuck with that one. I didn't even fuck with that one. So, what do we say here? Colonial Marines. Oh man, I'd buy them all outside of the movie stuff. I love Amanda Ripley and Xeno from Alien Isolation. A little shocked we never got like a VGM Alien Isolation, but it also could be that again, the timing was different. I don't know. Now, like, I think they're working on a second Alien Isolation game, and maybe we'll get something. I
Hopefully.
didn't even fuck with that. You know what I mean? Whoa, this has got an echo. Yeah,
Whoa.
maybe it will. So I don't know. Who knows, dude? Who fucking knows? But yeah, dude, that would be really badass if we get that power loader, bro. That would be really fucking cool. But the hype is great. So again, with Disney, it's like whatever, dude. Whether you love it or hate it, they are bringing that brand to a new generation. And for
Right.
us older guys, we're like, yo, give me some updates.
That shit's gonna be huge, man, because that thing's got to fit a 6 scale figure. So That power loader.
Dude. Maz has the original.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty big.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to get it. The power loader itself is still cool. Like Ripley is not. She's so old. It's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just like I'll wait. I'm patient. This game is the long game. Sometimes, you know what I mean.
But you gotta have. They gotta make a queen though, man. You
A
gotta have.
queen would be fucking huge. Have you seen the NECA queen?
No.
Big. And it's not 6 scale. It's big. So I'm not sure. Frostbite, what's up, man? I'll catch the replay. Appreciate it, brother. Sign me up for the Nostromo crew and the Marines. I'd buy them all. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they did a couple, remember, early on. I think they did. Did they do Dallas and
They
Kano?
did.
They did 2.
Oh yeah. Wait, Hot Toys?
Yeah, Hot Toys did 2 from Alien.
Did they? No, I
They
don't think
did.
they did. I know
They
NECA
did.
did all the crew.
100%. 100% they did. They did 2 characters from Alien. I thought it was Kane and maybe Dallas. They did 2 figures. I see him. He's doing his research. I hear the clicking. They did 2 Alien figures in spacesuits. 100% on this.
You're right. They did. Yeah, Kane and Dallas. You're right.
Ha ha! Ding 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 ding! Ring the fucking bell.
MMS 63 and 64.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there, Gandalf. So they fucking but yeah, I want some updates. Give me some updates for Alien. Give me updates for the Colonial Marines. Colonial Marines were not there back then. The likeness was off. They didn't even. I don't even think they had the rights. So you know what else needs an update with all the Terminator love right now? Sarah Connor. Need the ponytail and bangs look. Me too. I mean, I have my originals. I got Sarah Connor and then Sarah T1000 disguised Sarah Connor, which I think is a better one, sculpt wise. I don't know, but we need updates. We need some, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm looking at the picture for the Kane. They didn't even get the actor's likeness. It's just
No.
Some random guy with a
They're like
mustache.
old GI Joe kind of fucking, you know. But they did make them. They are hot toys. They could be collector's items for people, but I want new shit. I want new shit. It's Kyle Reese. I keep saying that. I talked to Inart earlier. He's not off the table. It's they need to know how well Terminator sells.
Come on, boys. Fuck the inaccuracy. Let's buy this. We'll get the Kyle Reese. We'll get the fucking Sarah Connor. Let's do it.
Man. That's what I want. So yeah, it's tough, man. Caleb, what's up, my friend? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, dude. What else fucking dropped? Beetlejuice came out.
Beetlejuice
came out.
Yeah, I think that'll be the last of the year for them.
I don't know if there was anything announced.
Just Absolute Batman.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, yeah. Even NECA recently got his likeness, which is why they used to only make him with a face hugger over his face. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see, dude. We could talk about that for a little bit. I mean, that's again a current comic that we were just discussing.
A well-received comic, man. Everyone loves that. That #1 graded first print is climbing up in price. You know, so
crazy. But that Batman's huge.
It really is. It really is.
It's like the Inart fucking scale discrepancy. Almost.
They got him the size of a Venom. You know, he's big in the books, but in the comics, apparently he's supposed to be like 6'9", 400 pounds. And I'm just like, this figure looks a lot bigger than 6'9". But
it's quite large.
Regardless, dude, it's fucking badass. I know there's people bitching about the proportions. I'm like, it's a fucking fictional hand-drawn character. Who fucking cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it's badass. The way the cape and the symbol that comes out that he uses as his fucking axe and shit like that, straight from the books, man. The ears are also removable, like it is in the books and shit. Like,
well, I mean, is that a thing though? Is that I'm coming home kind of thing?
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. Okay.
had
I mean, it's
rewards as a
Batman, but
thank
I
you to
just
him.
wasn't sure how,
No, I've been reading Absolute, man. Absolute's a pretty good book, man. I'm gonna
Yeah?
start reading the Superman,
Okay.
see if I dig that. I'm gonna start reading the Wonder Woman to see if I dig that. I know people are wanting the other two to finish out the Absolute Trinity, so
I heard it was really good. I haven't
mhm.
had time to really check it out. How
it,
many issues of Batman are there?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're at 19.
Oh, so we're almost 2 years?
Yeah,
They're doing monthly
they
Wednesdays
they
or
should be. It shouldn't be biweekly. It should be
okay. Well then,
monthly.
damn. Okay, I will try to check it out. I've heard nothing but great
Yeah,
shit.
it's very different.
You,
It's
you
it's
know,
different, but it's good different. So
well, sometimes different is good. So if it's good different, yeah. Um let's see what some of you guys are saying in the chat. Beetlejuice looks awesome. Not picking it up though. I'm with you, Caleb. It looks good, but I'm not gonna get it. If I was to get any, I would have maybe have gotten the sideshow
yep.
Beetlejuice from the original, but even then I didn't do it. So Endgame Iron Spider. Okay, yeah, that did
Oh
get
yeah, that's
released.
right. I forgot.
That
Boomer's
one
like, you
I
fucking assholes.
I do have that on order,
Mhm.
but I'm debating. We'll
Oh
see. We'll see. Well, I'm in a weird spot now, the way I've moved, and I'm really trying to think of what I'm keeping and
yes.
how I'm gonna display stuff, and damn it, Spock. Do I know if Garrick or Pacifist Worf is next? I honestly don't, dude. They could be back to back, though. They could be back to back. I think they're. I don't know, but they're both very soon. I know that much. Um, Mike says issue number one had been
Yep.
reprinted 10 times already, which is nuts. That is very nuts. Something that's less than 2 years old has 10 reprints. Hot Toys crushed it with this figure. Every detail is
Yep.
spot on. Shit, yeah, dude. I'll have to read it. I haven't read it yet. Doesn't mean I don't have to not like it's Batman. So, but I still want to read it, and I don't know yet. So, I don't mind the looks, just not sold yet with the material. Pete was saying we'll see. I guess right. Movie Cannon, what's up, brother? Hey Mafia, how you liking your new place? It's early to tell, and I'm still moving, but I mean, I like it. I do like it, but it's early to tell because I'm exhausted, bro. It's been nonstop moving, packing, unloading, setting up shit, cases, figures, lights, cords, USBs, fucking. It's been nonstop, dude. So it's a weird. I think. I think for anybody, it's different, right? It's change. You know, you're sleeping in a new place. You get up and go to the kitchen or the bath. Everything's new. Everything's different. Which isn't bad, but I'm not settled yet. You know what I mean? So it hasn't really sunk in. Does that make sense? Like it has, but not quite. I'm
Right.
not settled yet. Once because that's like kind of the anxiety and the stress and the just your brain's all over the place because you want to get shit done. So my priorities have been just like get shit done, and then like Thanos, right? I could finally rest and watch the sun fucking rest.
Smart.
Just I'm done. I'm done. But I am digging it though, dude. Thanks for asking. It's pretty good, man. So Ed, what's good, my man? How you doing, brother? Pedro also is Inart gonna get the Nike license for Kyle Reese though? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not.
I'm
Probably
sure a
not.
third party company will make them if they do it.
Mike, have you ever tried nicotine pouches? They're like crack for me. You talking about the ones you put in your mouth like chew? Like those camel ones? I know what you're talking about. They still make those? If that's what you're talking about. I'm addicted to smoke, dude. I'm addicted to smoke. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. Nicotine, weed. I'm addicted to smoke. I think there's well, obviously addicted to nicotine, but like the the way it feels, right? I mean, without segueing too much, the breathing it in, it's so weird. I don't know. It probably doesn't make sense to anybody who doesn't smoke ever anything, but yeah. But I have tried those, dude. I don't like them. I'd rather just smoke. But anyway. There's something about it, man. There's something about it. But they do help. They help take the edge off for sure. Like when I tried quit the cigarettes, I would try those Camel ones. And when I was younger, even I would do some actual chew. That shit's fucking gross though.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was a smoker for 15 years, and then I went from that to vape, and I think I vaped for about maybe 3 years, and then I just cut it out. That's it. Oh,
See, I think it would be hard to just cut it out. I've had nicotine in my bloodstream since I was like fucking 10. I'm like a
it's like
𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗘 dude from fucking Deep Space Nine, bro. I got the fucking like I'm
it's
just
like
like
𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗠𝗘. He's like your first cigar. It's like, what are you nuts, old man? I've been smoking since I was 10.
right. I really have. I mean, come on, that's our generation. My grandparents smoked. I'd steal their cigarettes. You know, me and my cousin. Oh, we're cool. We're fucking smoking. Then all of a sudden, you're fucking addicted. So I don't know. Caleb says I'm addicted to posable figures, plastic crack. That's the other, I mean, we got a lot of addictions. I have an addictive personality too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather be collecting figures than doing shit. So I don't know. Ed says use that perfect Arnold voice and say you'll be reserving this Terminator next.
Listen, coming this Monday morning, I will be right there in Inart's website. Remember, worldwide release. We have it all ready to go. Boom. I just hope that
Boom.
NRD's not too crazy. I know it's gonna be
Probably
like
won't be.
$85.
It probably won't be.
I went through that shit. The fucking the Michael Jackson shit was like $85 NRD. I'm like, God damn. So,
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it ain't no fucking Yoast NRD.
that is true.
I love Yoast. I love Jazz Inc., but those fucking NRDs are no joke.
And then the NRD on top of the NRD.
I need an NRD on top of that NRD to make sure that you pay your first NRD, and if the second one doesn't go through, then I'm going to keep that NRD because I really want you to commit to this figure.
That's right.
Capiche? And you're like, let me go find a cash machine. Like, you know, you're like, fuck, dude. I don't have that shit. So, those pics looked amazing today. They do, bro.
Finally, some nice positive feedback.
Yeah, I think it's still a really great looking figure, man. But again, we need to see what's up. Hello, community of collectors. Please
Moose!
stop using this video format. Bring back
Never.
widescreen. Moose, I did this just for you, dude. Feel honored. I heard you didn't like mobile, and so I went mobile just for you, dude. Hit that like button, Moose. Love you, bro. Merry Christmas. I'm doing this because I don't have internet, bro. I'm doing this because I don't have internet right now. I'm on my phone, and I didn't want to not stream, and so here we are. And as everybody said,
Good question by Mike. Good question. Do we have a code from you, sir?
do we? So I don't know, man. Like, let me talk to them because they do have some weird holiday promo, but
Gift 04. Dylan told me it was like $4 off. I was like, and but you get free.
I can't even get a
free
fucking
hairspray.
coffee for $4 nowadays.
You get free hairspray with it, apparently.
All right. Well, let me find out. Let me ask, and I'll post on my Facebook group, right? If you're in the Six Scale Mafia group or in our Discord, let me hit them up. I'll hit them up and find out if we can get a code. I still have the codes for The Walking Dead, but they're always different. It's like TWD Mafia or Mafia TWD. They change them. So let me find out, dude, for Terminator.
T1 Mafia, here it comes.
That would be awesome.
That
dude.
would be awesome.
That would be what's up, bro. So but yeah, Moose, I literally don't have the internet right now. The cable guys haven't hooked me up yet. I'm in a new place you haven't noticed. So it is widescreen. Just turn your head to the side, says Windman. So there you go, Moose. No, I don't know. $4, but it has to be over $100. Damn. Yeah. So looks sick though, dude. I mean, look, we're at the end of the year, dude. It is December 27th, 28th. What is today?
Today is December 27th. You mentioned end of the year, not end of the year yet for China, and that apocalypse is upon us. So get your wallets ready because everything you've ordered is going to start coming.
Yeah, we're gonna have a crazy. We're gonna have a crazy year. Forrest, my man, what's up, brother? I hope you're feeling better, man. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a crazy fucking year, dude. You know, I was talking to CT earlier about that, you know, and this really is the year. I mean, where we got so much variety that if you were coming in as a new collector or perhaps even a jaded collector, because let's be honest, sometimes it's slow or you're like, I'm not interested in this, I'm not interested in that. This year's this year hit different.
Right.
You got everything from wherever you want. You've got how many Revenge of the Sith? 13? Like a shitload of Revenge of the Sith this year.
Right.
Robo Kane, Feral Predator, 2 of them. Well, that one came out last, but you know what I mean. New aliens, new Terminators, new RoboCops, new, Deadpool, Wolverine. I mean, there's a lot of variety coming through. Common Riders, fucking TV Spider-Mans, Japanese Spider. I mean, like there is so much, and this is just Hot Toys, not including right. Damn it, Spock, right? Blitzway Ghostbusters, Blitzway fucking DeLorean.
Yep.
You've got Caustic Classic with the Crow and Conan and Bloodsport and fucking.
And we forgot to mention something. Speaking of, Factory Entertainment's Knight Rider, and you're going to be getting a 6-scale fucking kit.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, how crazy are we looking at this, right? They're doing shit. We've got Star Trek. We got X06 for the Trekkies. We've got Damn Toys bringing back Platoon. Factory Entertainment also doing Battlestar Galactica. Fucking, they're not announced yet, but
dogs and cats living together.
Mass hysteria. Well, that's what I heard. It's like this man has no dick. I just watched that again, dude, the other night. I watched it Christmas Eve. I don't have internet. I only have a few 4K discs, and I was like, fuck it. I watched Aliens and I watched Ghostbusters.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it's a crazy year, dude. So everything next year is coming. We have a smorgasbord of amazing stuff this year. Might have been one of the best years in recent memory.
And it's only going to get worse.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get New Hope, 50th, Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah. You know what though?
Whatever the fuck DC's doing. I mean,
yeah. But here's the deal about Doomsday. We all thought they were gonna go buck wild with fucking Deadpool, and they kind of did, but they still didn't complete that team, right? They only gave you fucking Blade.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be like, oh my god, they're gonna go fucking nuts with Doomsday. I don't think so. I think they're just gonna give you like the main things and then like exclusive numbered of like a Cyclops or some shit like that.
Hey man, don't be too hasty. I mean, Avengers hits different.
We'll see.
They did okay, granted there was a little pre-COVID and COVID mixed in there, but they did a lot of fucking Infinity War and they did a lot of fucking Endgame.
And for my wallet's sake, I hope they go fucking as wild as possible with Doomsday.
And for some dumb reason, they did a lot of fucking Ahsoka.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and a lot of fucking Mando. Mando, I kind of understood. It kind of brought Star Wars back up after the sequels, you know? But they did a shocking number of figures. So,
dude, I hope they do go fucking crazy for New Hope 70th because it's a New Hope. It's what started it all. Like, let's go. Let's get every fucking character from that movie in there. Don't just be like, oh, here's a Luke, here's a Leia, and here's a Vader, and that's it. Like,
I want a Luke, a Leia, a Han, a Chewie, a 3PO, and an R2, and a Ben Kenobi. I think I'm good on Vader. Updated Tarkin. I mean,
Tarkin, yeah.
Will they go that far? I don't know.
A proper stormtrooper with the
yeah. I mean, look, we'll see. I mean, listen, if they can give us 13 Revenge of the Sith, they got to match that energy with A New Hope.
Human Jabba the Hutt.
There you go. Hey, they did concept Darth Maul.
Oh, that's true.
Anything's possible. I mean, I don't know. Speaking of Phantom Menace, I was already kind of like into it, but I watched the sideshow video where they recently had Ahmed Best over there who played Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Kind of highlighting and showing off that Jar Jar looks really fucking good.
I know. CT's getting 2, he said, so.
It looks good, bro. It fucking looks good. So, Force says we might finally get a Gambit. We might, dude. I don't know. Yeah. Mike says if they only give us 2 or 3 figures for Star Wars, I'll be pissed.
Yeah,
I think it's a Disney initiative to Hot Toys to overproduce from the Disney era, hence all the Ahsoka and Mando. It is. It is. They want to sell their new product. I mean, they invested $4 billion into the acquisition, and they want to make their money. I mean, I'm sure they've already made their money back, but they want their. I don't know if Lucas himself has some kind of clause in the contract. That's me speculating that he could still get a cut if they use any of the original stuff or the prequels, or I don't know. Fuck if I know. But they seem to have an aversion to
I think it's because they're trying to, yeah, they're
Disney.
trying to peddle their stuff.
Yeah,
Like that's what
yeah.
it feels
Well, I
like.
think they're trying to build a generation.
Right,
But you can't do that. You can't be a corporation and successfully
right,
build. I mean, Lucas built this because he was the OG.
right.
And we could
That's
say he ripped off Dune and he ripped off this and that, but it's Star Wars is still Star Wars. It's what there is no Star Wars without George.
right.
So
And that's why, like, a main complaint of like Galaxy's Edge is that it's just constant Disney Star Wars stuff.
and that's
Like,
why they were finally like, hey, we're gonna bring in Mando
yeah,
because nobody gives a shit about the sequels. Like, but
right.
even then, it's like they designed it to the sequels, and it's like you really needed to have like a Mos Eisley,
Yep,
like some kind of cantina or like a something
right.
because the parents are bringing their kids. Or their grandparents are bringing their kids, and their kids are bringing them to fucking prequels. I mean, I'm just saying, there's nothing.
Just rebrand it
Yeah,
to Star Wars Land and just have everybody there, man. Like
yeah,
how Universal has Marvel Island and over at Islands of Adventure. Just
bro.
fucking throw
Universal's
it all.
killing it. Those theme parks are killing it, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
they had
Harry
this one.
Potter shit, Nintendo Land, fucking I don't even know.
They're gonna hold on to that Marvel, well, because they have the Marvel comic license. They don't have the MCU license, but like they have a like they scored huge with that contract because they have that shit forever east of the Mississippi.
Yeah,
So like nothing, like no Marvel comics that is not MCU cannot be done west of the Mississippi. So that's a hell of a contract. So
that is pretty crazy, man. What else you guys saying? Do for 2025 top 10 one for DC, Marvel, Star Wars, all our IPs, but that would be a cool video. I don't know why I don't do that shit. You notice that shit? 6, 7 years I've had my YouTube channel. I don't do these top tens, and I should. I usually talk about them on the streams, but I probably should make a video.
right,
What I think would be. I mean, that's shit you got to really sit down and think about, though, right? Because is it and no shade to anybody out there who does these videos because it all depends on the type of video they're doing. But myself, it would be hard for me to do a top 10 if I don't own the figure. So it would be like my
right.
personal 10 figures that I've picked up each year. I'd have to determine out of X figures what are my top 10. Because I'll tell you right now, I think Wolverine and Black Widow are likely on that list, but I don't own them.
Hmm.
I will have Wolverine, but I don't have them yet. And
Right.
I'll probably eventually get Black Widow, but I don't have them. So it would be hard for me to put them on a list because I don't have them. And I always feel like, for me, I don't want to say like, oh, this figure's great. I don't fucking own it. How the fuck do I know? The photos can look great. Maybe you have it in hand and you're like, hey, this is great. And I'll believe you. Or pull the old, I believe that you believe. But, but I need to have it. You know what I mean? I need to have this like Snape right here,
Right.
physically posed it, futzed with it. I need that to be able to tell you like, yo, this is fucking awesome.
Right. Right. And there's
You
just
know,
so many different companies. I mean, like, dude, like Thorin or Snape, who have like crazy detail, Legolas, crazy detail. Not many people collect those. Everyone's probably just gonna stick to like Hot Toys, and stuff. I think the show where we had like the S tier chart and stuff like
I
that. I
love
think,
doing the tiers, and I wanted
yeah,
to do it this year, but the move, and I still don't have
right,
internet, so
right,
and that's fun because we can go through every fucking release and just
hmm
talk about them
Right.
I like
And
it's a recap of the year. I like
yeah,
that.
and have a
That's
whole
fun.
panel because I don't have any Wolverines. I don't got no clone troopers and
Right,
shit.
but we still have a panel. We can still discuss. What do we at
Right.
least think? Oh, this got announced. This got a release. What are your thoughts on that? Right. But as far as like, is it worth a buy? I can't tell you if I don't own it. I just wouldn't feel right to
Right.
not push, but you know what I mean. I don't get paid by any of these companies, so it's like I don't want to be like, oh, it's fucking great, and I don't own it. It's just not me. I got to be like, I have this. Like, hey, you had this fucking strain, smoke this. Like, like that's what I mean. Like, it's just awesome, right? Like, this shit's fire. Fan of
Yeah.
the Opera is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Hell
everybody's
yeah.
cup of tea.
Nope.
Like a 100-year-old movie, but dope. You know. Speaking of, I got the Bela Lugosi Dracula.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't see it right now, but can I tilt my camera a little bit? I don't even know if
Yeah.
this works, but like,
When you showed me that the other day, I kind of wanted to tell you something. You're tying the cape wrong.
I'm tying the cape wrong. I know I am.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
know I
okay.
am. And shout out to Amir if he's in here. What I did was I took the figure. I was like, fuck it. Did a little tie and I threw him on the shelf because I'm in the midst of moving. You want to go underneath the
Underneath the arms,
armpits
yes.
and in the back,
Mhm.
but it's not solid yet.
Right.
But thank you. Yeah, I was like, I know I did this wrong. I knew I was just like, fuck it, get it on the shelf. I hate to be that guy, but I'm moving. And I was like, let me get back to the old apartment, get some more shit. But I had a moment of chill time. So I was like, let me open this.
Yeah,
And
man.
then it was fucking awesome. Fucking
Where
awesome.
where are you putting your coffins?
Dude, right now the coffin's still in the box. And then the other coffin for Christopher Lee is somewhere. So my answer really is I'm not. I love the coffins. They're a great addition. I thought maybe with Bela Lugosi, I might lay him down
Coming out.
and just have him coming out
Yeah.
low profile on the floor of the Maji case.
Hmm.
Because it won't because sometimes there's spots where you're like, I don't want to put a figure that close, not enough space, but I could lay a coffin maybe there and then have him just
Hell yeah.
that might be cool. So to be continued. I don't know. And a lot of this I started setting up and I was like, I don't even know if I like this. Because I'm not settled yet. Like I'm just really I didn't want to mess, so I started putting stuff on shelves and what I thought at the time might be the best, and then I'll keep working on it. Like I've got the Topo drifters just sitting right here on my desk. I don't even I don't know where I'm. You know what I mean? There's shit
Right.
everywhere. There's shit everywhere. So Mike says the fact that Disney just quietly let pass the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens shows you there's no money in that crap. All peg warmers. Proof of popularity is in the money. It
That
was
was
the
like
10-year anniversary.
that was the most enjoyable of the three. It was the Force
I
Awakens.
think they put it in the theater for a day. I don't even think Matt Ferguson did a poster.
Nope.
Yeah. So SB,
Yo.
what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, dude. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. So, but I am trying to. I don't want to say like consolidate, but it makes you think, man. When you have to move, and then you look at your collection, you have to kind of you rethink some things, and because you're packing everything up. You're going to a new place. You got to reevaluate how you're going to set things up. Like my room looks a lot different now than what you guys are probably used to seeing. Obviously, other than the fact that we're on mobile, it's very different in here. And so I'm really thinking of how I want to set things up, what I want displayed, what's going to go. There's some things that can go. I mean, it just gets to a point where you're like, I might have too much stuff, dude. I might have too much stuff. I mean, like, and that's okay. I don't own a big house. If I was in a big place, had a basement, fuck. I envy
Hell
that
yeah.
shit. So I don't know yet. So
Well, I got a house and I'm just stuck in a corner. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like I would always have a wall, and I think a lot of us do. You got a wall of garage racks, or a wall of Maji cases, or a wall of DTOFs. It's cool looking, but then you start to get closed in. And so
Yeah.
like in here I was like, you know what, let me split this. So I got some here, I got some over there that go along. I mean, it's you can't necessarily like see everything in here right now, but like it goes a decent amount back here. You know,
Right.
and I got my glow box movie poster frames up. You know, and there's a lot here already, but it's spacious. It feels really good. So
Hmm.
I wanted to mix it up this time around. So,
Yeah, man.
but S Beam though, my man, dude. Thanks so much, dude. Celebrating 43 months, dude. Channel membership, my brother. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, dude. You too, my man. I hope all you guys have
Yeah.
a Happy New Year. So jealous of that bar. It is pretty cool. Uh, that's where my DS9 goes. So yeah, it's dope, dude. So it just, I hope you guys don't ever have to move. It sucks. It
It
sucks.
does.
So, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, what else is there really to discuss? I mean, what else do we have going on? Yeah, there's something.
Nothing. That's it, man.
I got a little more time. I mean, unless you guys got any questions in the chat. I mean, I don't know. I did miss some things because I haven't streamed for a few weeks, but I mean,
The Superman and Crypto release from Hot
they
Toys.
did, they
Yeah.
did, yeah, they did get a
That they
release.
released a while ago. It's just now we're just starting to get them in.
Yeah, but it's shipping from Sideshow anyway,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah,
mean, like
yeah.
CT got his in.
Hmm.
Um, looks cool. Not
Yep.
my Superman, I guess. So I kind of skipped it. Uh,
I have the Inart one and not really digging the Supergirl trailer, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the
yeah, I'm not really
Supergirl.
either. So we'll see. Of course, we'll watch the movie, but
Right.
I don't know. Anyone get So Blade? Well, I think you did Force, right? But not in yet, right? I know Jedi Chris got his
Yeah.
in hand.
Hmm.
Uh,
I saw a post on Facebook saying how in the instruction manual it says you can unbuckle the belt, but the guy's like, "You're a liar! You can't unbuckle the belt."
oh yeah, fucking people, bro. I don't know. Moose says, "Damn, I missed the 1.8 billion Powerball." Anyone seen Austin? Nichols said, I haven't seen him lately, but I don't know if that
Why does he live in Arkansas? Would it be fucking nuts if it was him that actually won it? That
did
would
he
be
win 1.8 billion dollars?
we don't know.
If so, he's taking me to the fucking Sizzler. But I'm
Yeah.
sure that's around somewhere in this country.
Going to
No, I'm kidding, dude.
Sizzler,
But shout out to
going to
Austin.
Sizzler.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. No, yeah. So dropped that. Obviously, Damn Toys is doing the 3 from Platoon, which is dope.
Platoon, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking cool, man. Hot Toys did all 3 of those, but I'm glad to see updates.
Yeah.
Glad to see somebody else take the reins. So, who knows, man? Robert Online, you moved. Yeah, I'm still in the process of moving, so that's why I'm streaming live on YouTube, like mobile for cells, because that's all I can do right now. I still don't have internet, but I don't know. I guess I'm one of the weirdos who liked and picked up the blue and gray Batman. Did either of you get it? So here's the thing, I did, but man, it was such a weird thing. So short answer is no. Long answer was yes, but I had a weird problem. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I had money in my bank and it wouldn't charge the initial deposit, right? When you put down that NRD, it
Mhm.
says it took it and it did not. And it did that for my 1977 Spider-Man as well. Because remember, those were like right at the same time, basically.
Uh-huh.
And I put down the NRD, but it doesn't, it just says your order is confirmed, but it didn't take the money.
Okay.
And then it tried to do it, but it didn't do it. Didn't do it. And so
Oh.
they both got canceled and but within a couple days of each other. And so I called and I was like, yo. I was like, you gotta fucking retry charging this shit. And they did eventually. They're like, well, we don't want to charge too much because it'll block your card. I was like, well, I don't want to fucking lose these. And so they did try later on in the afternoon, and the Spider-Man went through, and my
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man's almost done. I almost paid it off. I just been nickel and throwing shit at it. But Batman did not go through. And
Huh.
so then when I called them yet again, they're like, "Well, we're sorry, we can't do it." And I was like, "What do you mean you can't do it? You tried to do it before. Like, what the fuck is going on here?" I'm not saying it's Sideshow's fault, but like it was not charging. So, yes, long story short, I do not have it. I did want it. I went through a fucking hell trying to. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm happy that I got the 77. I did not get the 78 Spider-Man. I want it, Japanese Spider-Man, but they decided not to sell it in the States, and then it's
Right.
maybe the price will dip a little bit when the hype kind of rolls off because I do want to get it from overseas, but I did not.
You know, I don't remember. I know that the wording of this will not be available in your region. I don't know if that wording was added after the fact because we all were under the impression that
It was worded after the fact.
Okay.
It was originally an RSVP for Japanese Spider-Man, and then a day or two later, they update it, and they're like, "Hey, they basically told us to buy from third-party sellers."
Right.
They're like, "Hey, we're not gonna have it, but there's other people out there," and you're like, "What the fuck?" So, but at the same time, China did not get the U.S. Spider-Man, so we both got screwed.
Right.
So it's fetching a high. Both of them are fetching high prices because they essentially got region locked.
Right.
You know, so no, dude, the place does not look small. Well, it might look smaller right now because I'm on my cell phone, but it's same size, but actually looks bigger. Just it's not maybe from this angle, but everybody keeps telling me like, "Wow, is this bigger?" And I'm like, "No, not really." Jay, what's up, brother? I'm trying to do a mobile thing, so I was like, it's weird, but I'm doing YouTube mobile, and I can only have one person, so it's weird. But this is fun. So what's up, dude? Shout out to my brother, man, Jay, for the cousins.
I did get the blue Batman, and just waiting for that invoice to hit so they could take more of my fucking money. But
fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. Do I know it looks goofy? Yeah. Yeah, it's the happy to be here. It's my happy to be here.
But I wanted it just. I was gonna empty him out and have him as an empty suit.
Right. I think a
Fuck
lot
out
of
him in
people
legit. You know, like
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone did a custom. Someone bought like an extra 89 cal and painted blue and put it on that.
You can
I'm like,
do
oh,
that.
shit looks nice.
You can do that totally. Oh, well, and that's kind of what happened. I was like, well, hey, at least I got the fucking 77 Spider-Man out of the two. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, that's I don't want to lose that. So I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it, to be completely honest with you guys. I mean, I might, but I might not. Something about it. I was like, yo, I gotta get this. So
right. Speaking of limited, the Snow Trooper did drop and release that.
Oh yeah. Snowtrooper Commander. My Revenge of the Sith Vader starts the payment plan in February. Can't wait for that one, Caleb. Hell yeah. That's the one with the table, right? I believe there's so many this year. I think that's what you're talking about. So, Keith, I had the pre-order, but I canceled it after thinking about it. That's fair. It's very different. And it's not like, like Keaton. So I can understand it's a little different, but Robert Online says my wish list: Chewbacca with 3PO, Spider-Man 77, Christopher Reeves, Superman, and the Endo-Skeleton. Fuck yeah, dude. Moose says I got the Japanese suit Spider-Man. I have a connection at Toy Sapiens. That's awesome, nice. Moose. I can probably hit him up too. I got some people over there, but I'm just like,
Moose has a grandma in line.
Yeah, Moose has a grandma standing in line in fucking Hong Kong. So give him your tickets and he'll get you whatever you want from Secret Base. Mike says, yeah, I was going to get the display him as a suit too. If they do more from that armory, people will start to come around on this. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. When will the Endo-Skeleton come out? Next year?
Next year, yeah.
Probably, yeah. I went with Vader without the table. I don't have the room. Hey, that is okay. A lot of people are always like, get the deluxe or nothing. Right. Not always true. Not always true. On some I will agree. But, sometimes you don't. Fucking Jedi Chris. What are your thoughts on less is more? It's not less. When I tell you guys that, it's like in jest. It's not the figures exactly. It's the way you set up your display. It's fucking crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What about X06? Any news on Captain Kirk coming out? I don't have a definitive answer to that question, but I will say that next year is the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. And that should be pretty awesome. I'm guessing you already talked about Chewbacca. I think it looks great. I don't get the hate. Me neither, bro. Me neither.
Looks good.
It looks great. And I think them putting out that styling video may have eased some people's minds. But look, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, that's what it's going to be, But if you like it and you think it looks bad, I guess that's also, your opinion. But I'm stoked. It's basically an artisan Chewy. I mean, the head is artisan, so why not, dude? Why not? I think it looks pretty fucking awesome. And you get a cool companion piece with the disassembled 3PO, and
Yep,
you know, he's gonna look great with Bespin Han or any Han, really.
that's
You can
right.
put him with Return of the Jedi. You don't need 3PO on his back. I mean, it looks like it's the best Chewie we've got. I to be fair, I've only owned A New Hope. I never bought the Force Awakens Chewie. I did not think that looked good at all.
That's the one that looks like a fucking corgi. That's
Yeah,
the
I don't
worst
like
looking fucking
that one.
Chewbacca. Yeah.
So yeah. Uh yeah, also True Moose. Yeah, there was a lot at Toy Sapiens. There was a lot of Spider-Mans. I did see that. So can't wait for the 60th. I'll be at Star Trek Las Vegas. AJ, my man, on the
Nice.
60th. Finally we can hook up because I should be there next year. That'll be very fun. That'll be a very fun time, dude. Highlander, I don't know what's going on with Iconic Studios. I believe they have that was Iconic that did Highlander. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Mondo did They Live and the thing. And then Iconic's doing Highlander. They've started shipping their Battle Ryu from Street Fighter 5. They did do an update. They made an update a couple weeks ago on their Facebook, I think, and Instagram. So I don't know what's going on with Highlander, but we'll see. Nightwing's gonna try to go to because I didn't go this year. So it'd be cool if you guys go next year. I should be there at the booth. It should be pretty awesome. So I'd love to see all of you, man. Whoever can make it to Vegas for Star Trek, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, so I mean, I'm good, dude. I'm good with this Chewy. I mean, just kind of bring it back. Like that's
Yeah.
sweet. Um, I'm happy. I don't know, but this is the hobby. This is the hobby. We're passionate. Some people are more passionate than others. There's always, it doesn't matter what figure comes out. There's always going to be people who don't like it, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish that line of, do you not like it because you don't like the character or IP, or do you not like it because you're so much of a fan that you wanted it to be different, and are you going to buy it? Because oftentimes I think there's a lot of people that complain that don't buy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with you know um constructive criticism, but I feel like every damn release there's like something that's nonstop. Oh, this fucking sucks. Oh, this is crap. Blah, 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 blah. Where's this? Where's that? Where's Shazam? Where's fucking whatever? Which I get. People want other figures too, but
Mhm.
I always see like a lot of negative shit on every post. There's a lot of positive, but I just mean like someone's always gonna be like, this sucks. Every
You're right.
fucking release.
Right.
Every fucking release. They're gonna drop an Artisan Ripley and someone's gonna be like, this fucking shit sucks, not accurate. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen.
For real, dude. It is quite annoying, to be honest. It's like, and if you really look at it, I like, at the time back in the day, it's like we were like, oh my god, this is the most accurate looking action figure. But like, if you go back and just look at a lot of these, they're not accurate. So where did we kind of go? Everything needs to be 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
weird, but it really is fucking annoying. It's like no one can just have a
Do,
good
do
time
we do
anymore.
we have 100% accurate figure?
No, no, unless you have a $3,000 custom. No, you don't.
Does anybody in the chat have a 100% accurate figure? Let me know in the chat if you do. I don't think you do. 100% accurate. Movie accurate, screen accurate, wardrobe accurate. I'm not really talking about the likeness of the sculpt because that's kind of sometimes subjective. Obviously, you could tell it looks like that actor, but like clothing, is it 100%? They're never
Never.
100%, dude. So, and I think that's a hard truth that people need to deal with.
Let it go. Just let it go, dude.
You,
Just
you, you know
enjoy
what
it.
I'm saying?
Enjoy it. If you think this shit doesn't look accurate anymore, well, then it looks like it's time for you to jump ship and head into statues, because statues are a lot more detailed and accurate than these 6 scale figures are.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
time to upgrade. So
I
no,
don't have it, but maybe Buzz Lightyear. Maybe like he might. Artisan Anakin is pretty damn accurate to the costume. Oh, my case is on. I can't grab him. Is he? Pretty accurate, I would say. Yeah, I mean, but you know, someone's gonna be like, well, there should be 3 notches on this fucking little thing on the belt, and there's only 2 or something. Vader should have 3 links or 4 links on each side of his cape. There's something.
Or they're gonna be like, this doesn't look like Hayden Christensen. Like, it's
right. There's always something. Even that happy to be here Anakin. Ugh. Still looks like him. Still looks like him. You know what I mean? It just looks like a 40-year-old fucking Hayden.
Yep.
You know, but it still looks like him. So I think I mean, dude, I've been collecting since 2011, I think. And this is the best we've ever had it, dude.
Right.
It's the best we've ever had it. Especially this year because they're revisiting stuff. Like it was great when I was like, yeah, I've got all this old shit, Terminator, RoboCop, blah blah blah. But they're giving everybody what they want. I think so. This is like this is the best time to fucking collect, and they've never looked better, dude. I don't think they've ever looked better. I mean, we've got stuff that's old that still holds up. I think it still stands the test of time, but because you know you can't take away from the artists of last decade or so. Like they did great work,
right?
But they're just so much better now.
Right.
We're getting rooted hair if you guys like that. We got rolling eyes on everything.
Electronics,
fucking USB Iron Mans finally.
Yep.
USB lightsabers, which I still think are great.
Right.
Personally, they're bright enough.
Yeah, you compare it to like the piece of shit battery operated one, like it barely made it all the way up to the fucking staff.
Yeah, dude.
The blade of the thing.
So I think this is golden age, Caleb. It's fucking great right now. And I'm only talking Hot Toys. I'm not talking Inart, X06, Caustic Plastic, Damn Toys, fucking Iconic. Just name them all. There's 3-0's doing cool shit. The only thing 3-0's not doing lately, which pisses me off, and it's probably licensed shit, is they kind of stopped doing a lot of video game stuff. Though they are revisiting their Fallouts, they are reissuing their Fallouts, but that's because we got a show, you know. But you know, they used to do great stuff. Big Chat, you know, or not Big Chat, Big Daddy from BioShock, and there's old stuff. Sideshow would do like StarCraft, like Tychus and fucking Jim Raynor. I miss a lot of those video games, you know. But dude, we are eating really good, man. This is I told you guys this the other day in Discord. I was like, fuck it would almost be badass if I just started collecting this year.
Yeah.
Because everything is available. Well, some are not, right? Gandalf's pretty much unobtainable.
Right.
Harry Potter himself, pretty much unattainable.
$2,000 Inart Pennywises.
Pennywise, $2,000, right? Yeah. So some things are unobtainable, but this is a great time to come in. You like Star Wars? You like prequels? There's a fuckload of Clone Wars, a fuckload of Revenge of the Sith coming. You like OT? We're getting all these fucking new ones. You know, you like Marvel? Well, just in time, bro. We're getting Doomsday's around the corner. You know, you like DC? Fucking take your pick, dude. We used to not get DC. You know this.
Yeah.
DC was like the bastard stepchild of Hot Toys.
It was.
You know, now you're like, oh my god, okay, dude, fucking pump the brakes. Like we've got a lot of DC coming. So I mean, this is the best time. You want Aliens, you want Terminators, you want RoboCop, you want Predator, new or old. We got you. You know,
not only are we getting DC, but we're getting like DC from like one of the shittiest movies ever made. I mean, we're getting Batman and Robin.
We're getting Mr. Freeze.
That's right. Next year. Here we go. Get ready.
Come on, everybody chill. Like,
that's right.
It's fucking amazing, dude. It's the greatest fucking time, dude. We're going into 2026, dude. We got 60th anniversary Star Trek. We got in 27, we got the 50th Star Wars. I mean, dude. It's a great time, bro. It's a great time. Jedi Chris says we need Welcome to Derry Pennywise. It's possible. They might do it. What else you guys say? Lord of the Rings is amazing. Love that line. Caleb, 100%, dude. What is Moose saying? I got Super Mad Bionic Bigfoot and the $6 million man set from KG Hobby, who made me video unbox it to protect my warranty. No issues other than the fact it's a cheap ass third party. That's the thing, guys. Look, it all starts with the horse armor. If you guys are gamers, you know what I'm talking about. There was no such thing as downloadable content
Smells like
until
horse armor.
motherfucking Bethesda was like, Oblivion, we're going to give you horse armor for $3. And people were like, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is called downloadable content. And then all the game companies are like, fucking over, Johnny. Call of Duty, we're not giving you patch 1.3 with 4 maps. We're going to charge you $15 for 4 maps for a map pack. Everybody and their mother fucking jumped on the bandwagon. And bro, this video unboxing shit, same goddamn thing. Don't be surprised, man. I mean, Sideshow might not do it because they're probably just overwhelmed with so many customers and whatever. But these companies, more and more.
I don't know if they still do it, but they used to make you destroy and make you film yourself destroy.
Sometimes they would. Sometimes they would. And some other like mom and pop brick and mortars will be like, all right, we'll exchange it, but I need to see proof that you destroyed this.
Yep.
Some statues, especially, bro. You get a $3,000 Terminator statue, shit comes broke, cracked, whatever. They're like, fucking smash that shit live, and we'll send you another one. You know what I'm saying? But, whew, magnetic eyes don't lie. Crest 2026. Dude, magnetic eyes are the shit, bro. They're the fucking shit. I have giant hands, and I don't ever like fucking with rolling eyes manually. Yeah. I don't like ripping the hair off the figures. I don't like Hot Toys' stupid new neck adapter. I don't like trying to get in from under the neck. I don't like that.
You know, it's funny. This Dark Knight has that stupid fucking neck adapter.
They all do.
It doesn't come with fucking rolling eyes. Only time will tell if this fucking plastic holds up. Because I swear to God,
I am not a fan.
My head in. I snap my head in. I snap that connector. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Caleb says, "Revenge of the Sith." That's my line. Could be a line I collect all of. Fuck yeah, dude. Lumi, what's up? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're well. I like the man. I look for those of you guys who are tuning back in again. Dude, I'll show you right now again. Here's Snape. You guys look. I've got my lights on. It's very bright, but judge for yourself. How he looks, and we take our magic wand and dude, look at this. Look at this. This is just so.
That's the shit.
This is so fucking.
It looks like he's taking one of those like drunk driver tests when like they pull you.
Yeah, it's a sobriety test. Hey, dude, you good? He's like, I'm good. No, this is sweet, and I'm doing it weird because I'm like holding it in front of me. But look at that, bro. I am so. I'm like a fucking boomer learning about the internet. But this is so badass. It's like it's fucking legit, dude. No fuss, no muss. I didn't fuck with the hair. I don't have to try to get the head back on right and fucking bend the joints, pressing down on. Nah, dude, it's fucking legit. I know J&D was doing it, but
the J&D costs a mortgage, so no, we're good.
Yeah, fuck J&D. That is fucking sweet, dude. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me earlier in the chat, and I forgot to mention it. I am getting Thorin. I have my invoice. I just need some money, and Thorin's coming home. And Thorin also has to. I have to fuck with the top. If you watched and read my thing on it, I gotta fuck with all of this. I don't even know where my tweezers are, bro. He literally came in on Christmas. I opened them up. I was like, wow, this is fucking cool, and put them on the shelf. I gotta mess with his collar. His collar's kind of cinched down here, because of the fucking head popping. I don't have my tools. I got nothing here. So, and I'm never gonna fuck with it, and I'm never gonna not stream in mobile just for you, Moose. This is how it's gonna be from now on. But yeah, he's amazing, dude. Rolling eyes. Give me more. Give me more magnetic. My only thing is if every figure comes with these, you're gonna have a shitload of these fucking wands.
Right. As much as we have iPhone charging blocks.
Right. So, I mean, cool ass figure. Thorin has magnetic eyes. I don't know. I think Wonder Woman does.
I hope so.
Offended? What, dude? Aren't you of age to where you cannot be offended? because I don't get offended for shit. Nothing should phase the moose. Come on, bro. No, so we'll see. But great. I'm glad, like I said earlier, I'm glad somebody was like, you know what? Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's really make these let's try again with magnetic eyes. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Hot Toys needs to fucking do it next.
Yes. No more little wands that go in the sculpt.
No,
Yeah, we're done.
just do it, bro. Give me. I know you're kidding, Moose. I'm just fucking with you. You want to make artisan figures? Update them. I was worried. You know, you guys have heard. I voiced my concerns when they announced the artisan line. I was like, is it just a rooted head and then it's Hot Toys from the neck down? I'm still. I think yeah, it's still Hot Toys from the neck down.
Right.
Not a bad deal, but you know, it's not a head to toe thing. You know, you know, it's still a Hot Toy, for better or worse. It's it does. So give me some more bells and whistles. You want to sell this as artisan? You know, give me magnetic eyes. Keep the wool hair. Give me the magnetic eyes. Give me that premium feel. Like that's cool to me. And maybe it's a novelty, and maybe that novelty will wear off. But honestly, I don't think so.
Right.
Can you imagine? Picture this, if you will, for a moment. You got a dozen figures on your shelf, whatever. You've got room in there. You don't even have to grab your figure. You know, maybe you just want to tilt his head a little bit, tilt his arm, just maybe slight adjust, whatever. You don't even have to touch him and just kind of be like, you know what, dude, I want you to look over here. And you, Mr. Thorin, I want you to look at Snape. There you go. Yeah, you don't have to touch anything. I love that shit.
That would be amazing.
It's fucking awesome, dude. Artisan is a hoax, kind of, yeah. Just tired of the prices. That's another way. It's a good way to jack them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inart's bodies are better. Their tailoring is better.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. The artisan line, if I'm understanding you or you're understanding me, I think the Hot Toys artisan brand is a Hot Toy from the neck down.
Right.
Still. And it's not that I don't like Hot Toys. I'll never stop buying them. But I think Inart's just got that market for like the head to toe kind of feeling.
Right.
You know, and now doing magnetic eyes, look, I don't know if all Inart releases going forward will be that way. I know Thorin is, Snape obviously is. It doesn't sound like they've mentioned it with Wonder Woman. And as far as we can tell, it doesn't look like they've advertised it for Terminator.
Right.
But maybe they just didn't write it in. Maybe they omitted it. I don't know.
I don't think so, man, because it's not rooted, so they just don't give a shit. Like it's not. You're not going to mess up the hair. So.
But Wonder Woman is.
Yeah.
So
hopefully,
you know, I don't want to fuck with that shit. So, I mean, we'll see, dude. We will absolutely. We will see. What else you guys saying in here? My figures are mainly 80s Arnold, Sly, Bruce, Chuck Norris, etc. Even got Jackie Chan. Hell yeah, dude. That's my lane. All Hot Toys will be a 3.0 with magnetic purse. We'll see. Look, now's the time for them to do it because listen, I don't think they listen to me. Whoa, I just lost the fucking wand in one of the boxes. But I'm gonna keep. I'll find it. It's in this box. I will keep raving about that fucking magnetic guy, and I think other people will too. And that the word will travel, and eventually they might be like, you know what, this is something we're not doing, and our other competitors are. Why not? I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know, man. Jedi Chris, the day Hot Toys makes artisan figures with high-end soft goods as good as Inart, they'll probably label it something completely different. They might call them Artisan 2.0
Artisan EXs, yeah.
Plus Alpha, like Street Fighter. They'll just keep fucking adding some shit at the end of the fucking name. I don't know. Yeah, Fartisan. It's only a Hot Toy. Hot Toy needs to improve their hairlines. They do. I mean, they're still all right. I mean, I have an artisan Anakin. I have an artisan Dark Empire Luke. I have an artisan Imposter Joker. In hand, I think those are the only artisans I own.
I only have the Joaquin Phoenix one. That's the only artist.
And you really like that.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I think that head sculpt is fantastic.
I don't know about its tailoring, and I don't think you own John Wick or Kane from the fourth movie.
Nope.
I don't own John Wick, but I do own Kane. And one thing I noticed was I felt like Kane's suit, and Bob Dylan kind of confirmed it because he has both. They're the same in terms of like me owning Kane. I was like, wow, his suit feels very good. Different than before. Hard to explain. Softer. Little more gravity to it. It feels a little more natural. So I assume what they did with John Wick and Kane, they might have done with that Joker. I don't know how his tailoring feels to you, but or does he feel stiff, tight, fat suity, constricted?
Well,
I don't know the word I'm looking for.
it feels good. It's fitted nicely. My only complaint is this bullshit right here, and that's because where the crotch area is, there's like a fucking dent. But that's because I think the way of the joints, because it's made to like articulate so you can sit them on the chair.
Sit in the chair, sure, yeah.
Right. And if I try to pull that down, it's gonna pull the pants a little bit lower than it's supposed to be. So that's really my only complaint. But I mean, the jacket, it's fitted well. The sleeves come out underneath like it's supposed to. The vest is good. I don't think there's buttons on the vest, to be honest. But yeah, this should be my figure of the year. But it's great. I love it, man. I love it.
Well, it's definitely in your top 3 of the year,
Oh,
probably.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's because I got mostly 2.0s this year, and I don't like to be like, this is figure of the year for this battle damage Terminator or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a 2.0. Like, who gives a
Yeah.
shit? So
Oh yeah. My artisan Anakin has held up pretty well. Love that figure, says Caleb. Only Star Wars I got was Dark Empire Luke. Love that figure. Me too. I mean, I have more than that, but I love that figure. Moose, my man, celebrating 18 months, brother. Thank you so much. Please, CO 16 Musketeers for BO and Moose on YouTube. I don't know, Nick, but thank you, brother. But I don't understand what you're trying to say. I think I know what you're trying to say. But yeah, if you guys like Moose, check out his thing. Appreciate it though, Moose. I do. Sinister, what's this surprise stream? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 12 minutes. I did post it in my Facebook group.
and you were in the Discord when we were talking about this.
You might have been. Yeah, I'm doing mobile because I don't have internet right now. I'm on my phone. I figured, what the hell? Why not? I'm gonna pose my Joker artisan with Present Toys Taxi Driver. That'll work because
it's almost the same movie.
Basically the same fucking movie, except Taxi Driver's better and Travis Bickle. But
well, the Joker movie would be more that movie called The Comedian or some shit like that. I forgot. So also another Robert De Niro movie, I believe. So.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose so. But he does kind of feel,
right.
Oh, I'm losing my shit, falling down kind of, but Michael Douglas, but that movie's fucking amazing. Cool, man. I'm glad that mobile looks pretty good, dude. I'm gonna do a mobile sort of stream, solo, I think, weekly. I'll be doing it on my computer though, and that'll be separate than our Saturday panel. But I might do one like that. We're gonna experiment as the new year rolls in to kind of get to it because there's a lot of mobile audience as well who just are kind of scrolling, like changing the channel, what's live on YouTube. So I might do some weekly, once a week kind of mobile version. But we'll stay tuned on that. I still got to get settled in here, finish unpacking and, move and stuff. But yeah, dude, Joker's a DC version of Taxi Driver mixed with Rupert Pumpkin. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. I mean, look, that movie was all right. I'm glad you like it. I was not a huge fan. I didn't really feel like it was even a DC movie. And then, but it's cool. It's cool that it came out. We have a new, another Joker under the DC umbrella, I guess.
Made him $1 billion.
It did. It did. I don't know how they screwed up the sequel, but we've got episode 7, 8, and 9, so anything's possible. Anything's possible. So, Keith, my man, happy holidays. Wow, it's so bright in here. It is a little bright. I'm in a new place, and my light's very bright. I don't have internet, so I can't even adjust this fucking thing. It's just like, but it's cool, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, man. I moved, or I'm still in the process of moving. So, you guys kind of look like brothers with the beard.
We are, right?
We are brothers. Come on. Twins. No, thanks, dude. No, I know. I was trimming and shaving too, but I've been so busy. I had to trim my fucking face anyway, bro. I was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, God damn, I'm fucking crazy right now. Cause I've just been moving, dude, and like not doing shit, just moving. I was like, just getting out of control, bro. But yeah, it's fun though, man. We got a lot of cool shit coming up over the new year, man. I'm excited too, not only just for the channel, but for what's coming in 6 scale, dude. It's fucking sweet, dude. I'm glad when it's over too, dude. I hate moving. I want this to be done. Um, Especially as you get older. I mean, I'm not that old, but like I'm tired of fucking moving. I don't want to move again.
It's a pain in the ass.
My friends, you still haven't moved? I'm like, dude, do you know what I have? Oh, okay, I get it. Most people, they got a bed, a desk, a dresser, whatever, some dishes, a couch, fucking
Didn't
TV.
your roommates also go home for like the holidays or some shit? So
No, they were mostly here.
oh, okay.
They were mostly here, but they also worked too. So, um, they only had a couple days off. So it's brutal, dog. It is fucking brutal. Maybe it's just the lights from your display. Well, I can make it dark. I gotta turn everything off, but I don't even have my smart lights because I don't have internet. Sucks. Like I'm on my phone. Philly, what's up, dude? Figurecraft. Hey, fellas, something different. You guys seem longer. I've been using those rolly pins and stretching out. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone, brother. Don't have internet yet, so we are mobile tonight. It's kind of cool though. I see there's still 65 of you beautiful people in here,
Awesome.
and then can we hit the like button? It says 47 likes. Will it populate? Can somebody hit the like button right now for me if you haven't? I want to see if it live populates because this is a different interface. It's different. Um, it's different than my normal YouTube. So, well, one of you hit the like, I think, because it's at 48. So I appreciate it. 52. Hey, let's just get them up. I appreciate it. It's also weird because this algorithm is in the live mobile algorithm. So maybe we'll be able to get some new people in here and they might be like, what the fuck are these dorks talking about? And then and then they'll just listen because it's something new, right? And then they might be like, oh, these are fucking cool. Anyway, I don't know. I have no idea. I appreciate you guys, man. Happy holidays as you as well, man. I appreciate you guys liking. I liked. Thank you. Hell yeah. I liked earlier, just now disliked. I don't see the dislikes. They don't show up. That I don't know why. They will later. I always get them, but they don't they don't show up in this one. So I appreciate it though, Pete, brother. I do. All you guys, man, just for testing this out because that's cool too. That'll push to the live section, the mobile live section, of course, and which is always awesome. But this is fun. This is fun doing a kind of casual. You know what I'm saying? I didn't initially know how to like on mobile. I don't know what this looks like for you guys on mobile. I'll try to watch the replay, but Mario is going to go live soon. You going to join him? I am not, because I got to get back to packing. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging another Saturday night, and I was like, because I really thought I could stream. I was like, dude, I'll have the fucking internet by Saturday. No way. Nah, these guys are fucking. Sucks, dude. Preston, what's good? Great stream and happy holidays, my man. You too. All of you guys. I hope you have I hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you got to spend time with your family, your loved ones. Life is short, man. I saw a picture, man, of me when I was younger on Facebook. I'm talking young. I was like 5. Big family, and they're like almost all gone. And it's like, sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not trying to, poor me, but I'm just saying, like, appreciate the days, man, because they seem like they're infinite. You know what I mean?
Yep. I just had someone I know just passed away on Christmas morning. So
Sorry, brother.
yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I hope everybody got to spend time with everybody they care about, family, friends. Fuck, bro. You getting that NRT 800, an absolute Batman? Yeah, Hector, you getting both of them, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're only
Monday
gonna get
morning.
one Terminator, right? I really
I'm only
think,
getting one because I'm
like,
keeping the
I
hot
am
toys.
definitely getting one, but I really kind of want two.
Yeah, I'm keeping the hot toys. I gotta. Oh man, it's such a hard. I said the same shit about this fucking the 2.0 Terminator. I'm like, I just need one, and I'll just like switch the looks and shit like that. And then I'm like fucking with it. I'm like, okay, now I should have gotten two. And I know when the Galleria one is gonna come in, I'm gonna be like, shit, I should have gotten two. So I'm sure I'm gonna get one of these fuckers. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have gotten two. So
I think
I'm
I'm
always
gonna get. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't quote. Like, I
I
changed
just don't
my
have the space to double dip like
my
that.
mind changes like the fucking
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah, I just don't have the I don't
I
have the
mean,
space to be putting
yeah.
two. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting one 100%. I just part of me really wants that second. I want both versions to just look like that. You know what I'm saying? To just be
Right.
like, I don't have to fuck with it. That's fucking Terminator. That's badass. Give me an endoskeleton. Done. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I missed the dark lighting you had in the old videos. I will have my lighting. Well, look, here's the thing. I got
I
𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘
like the
cases.
brightness. Fuck that shit.
You
I
like the
like
bright?
this. Yeah.
Can I even make a poll in this fucking app? I don't even know if I can. I would make a poll. If I hit the wrong button, I'm gonna close the goddamn video. So, whether you like it bright or you like it dark. But the thing is right now, all I have up is my 𝗦𝗔𝗩𝗘 cases. And this light is bright as fuck because I don't have internet to control all my devices. And then because of that, I don't have all of my other like Philips Hue lights everywhere. So I don't have color yet, so to speak. It's not so we'll see. Once I'm like set up. I haven't set up any of my lights because I don't have internet. What the fuck is
Right.
going on with you, dude?
What? Just
Are you sure
freaking
those weren't acid tabs?
love that Joker.
I'm fucking tripping. Look at this guy. That's the YouTube filter or what?
Yep. Yeah, it's the YouTube shit.
Oh, okay. That was tripping me the fuck out, yo. Uh that's great, man. Rob Reiner, Kilgore, Bob Burns. It's been a crazy year. Been a crazy year.
Yeah,
Uh
man.
just hope the endos. I mean, today we lost Carrie Fisher 9 years ago,
Yep.
Princess Leia. So yeah, dude. Just hope the endoskeleton scales with the Arnold 1.0 versions that I have.
No.
Uh, They
They're
won't.
bigger, man.
Hot
These
Toys
new ones are
always
bigger.
fucking changes their scales, bro.
Yep. That's
They
true.
just do. They just do. I'm so sick of my Iron Mans. I love Iron Man, but every damn time, dude, they're bigger. They're bigger. From plastic to diecast 2.0. I'm like, okay, what is 6 scale?
I don't know. That's the point. Like, some of these figures are smaller than Hot Toys. Like, is Hot Toys getting bigger, or are they? I don't know. I don't know.
They're engineering them to be more in line with natural proportions, I guess. But then, you get, I don't know. Have they ever fucking got Predator right? No.
No, no, not even the 2 point. Or is it? Is it
Oh.
two? How many Predators were there
There
before?
was a classic Predator kit, then they redid it in
Right.
Predators
Okay. So
2010
then,
as
technically,
classic
this is
Predator.
3.0.
And now this is kind of technically a 3.0 of sorts. And if you got the Badlands Predator, what's his name?
Deck. Yeah.
Deck.
Deck.
Um, he's gonna be fucking tiny because he's already tiny. He's a runt.
Right.
And I know when CT and I were talking earlier, right? Like you look at photos, it's hard to tell
Mm-hmm.
on a photo because you're kind of macroed in a bit. I think when he's on the shelf, he can be a tiny little boy.
Right.
Um, and that's cool, but yeah, that kind of irritates me. Predator should be 7 feet, whatever. He towered over Arnold,
Big time.
and we don't get that. So but that I think that's a legitimate critique. Where I'm like, yo, dude, this Predator should be a little bit bigger in scale or size. Still get it. I'll still get it, but because they still look fantastic. The new Predator looks great, man. The new Jungle, it still looks great.
Well, where I'm at is I'm keeping my pre-order, but if nothing changes height wise and detail wise, because it's pretty much still the classic Predator's body they're using. If nothing changes, I'm just gonna cancel it because I have the classic Predator here
And
with
mine's right there.
with custom pieces to match the movie more. So I don't see why I need to get another one that's basically the same one, except for the base. The base is awesome, but yeah, if they don't change anything, I'm just gonna cancel the pre-order and stuff like that, and that sucks. But I'm gambling. I'm hoping they actually um, fix it. Just do it. Come on, Hot Toys. Just do it, baby.
I hope so. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do, man. They fucking are like, hey, update. Guess what? We changed Pajama Hulk.
That's what they did with Prey. Prey had that exposed joint in the midsection, remember? And then they're like, guess what?
Yeah, right. Yeah. They did a few figures like that right before it releases. They're like, update. Look what we did.
Yep.
We changed 2099.
They did it with recently Armored Batfleck. They gave you angry look
Oh,
for the battle damage when the
okay.
promos were out. It was just like a normal looking thing. I mean, everyone was like, what the fuck? But they fixed it. So
Fucking A, man.
that's right.
Oh, I think we're gonna wrap, dude.
Do it.
I mean, cut short, but I will. Since I'm mobile, you know what though? Before I go, can I?
Cut short. You say we were only going to be on for an hour.
I don't know. We're just chatting. It's so fucking weird, brother. I think I just pushed this button.
There it is.
I can move around. This is kind of a perk. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. I can
this
actually show
this is
everybody.
yeah. This is kind of this is what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is like
Let me see.
this is the at home final resting place or not. But this is kind of what I got going on this shelf. There is the acrylic on this one, but this is kind of I don't know what I'm doing. I still have so much Star Wars. I don't know where to put them all. I still don't have a lot of the OT sitting in here. I don't want to cram stuff, but it's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging. I'm kind of digging that, and this is a goddamn mess. But like the 89 is up here, the Jazz Inc., and I got a bunch of just 89. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really trying to just kind of fix. Oh, I'm trying to fix this. So listen. I put and this was smart. If you guys have Module cases, I have garage racks as well, but I dismantled one for space and I started using the wood. Of course I painted this wood. I need to Sharpie this shit in though, but I'm putting the slats of wood on top of all my cases because of the way I've been rearranging. These boards up here just they don't really support stuff. And one of the things I did though is I put on the little Lazy Susan thing here. I don't like this. I thought it'd be cool, and then I was like, whoa, it really started to all the weights on it. So
Right.
that's why I got the wood. But I also, if I'm gonna have some figures up here, dude, if I push this thing because it rotates, it's gonna knock everything over.
Yeah, and plus I was
So
being worried about the Batmobile kind of bowing.
yeah, so I'm
Front.
just gonna wheels on the ground. I'm gonna fix this. Of course, my glow box is fucking Universal Soldier. Come on, bro.
That's right.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, almost human, almost perfect, almost under control. The future has a bad attitude. I fucking love all that shit. I miss these days, but look how vibrant that is. That's sick.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so I threw that one in there, and then here's my Back to the Future 2 setup. I kind of ghettoed this shit with candle holders right now to hold my custom sign, but it works. And got these guys set up. Yeah, I'm using a little acrylic stand, and I kind of double-sided tape the hoverboard on it, so it gives him kind of like a fulcrum, right? So he can he's based, like he's not gonna fall, which I really like. Through my Nike locker, I think it rolled, but it's in there. Yeah, I just whatever threw the newspaper on there for fun. The money there. So I got kind of that going. I want to move my RoboCop, but he's too wide, so I need to get a second same height or same height acrylic stand. I think I'm gonna put him in the back.
Okay.
And then there's he's plugged in, but I don't have him turned on right now. I USB hacked my endoskeleton. Hey, so there it is. Speaking of Terminator, I mean, like,
Really?
come on. Hey, it's still great. That Hot Toys is still great. This Predator is still good. A little bit down here, dude. Possibly my favorite, obviously. Threw in my Alien and Aliens 4K. Kind of stuck them on the back there. I have a couple customs. These are custom. I have a couple more. I don't know where the hell they are right now, but it's the original Ripley and Alien Warrior, and then this was Present Toys Flight Officer. But I fucking love it. I tweaked it out a little bit. Changed out I used electrical tape to kind of get the pulse rifle and the flamethrower together.
Nice.
And she had way too many cartridges on her bandoliers, so I lessened them and positioned them to be more like, movie accurate, as best I could. I kind of want to dirty her up some, stain the shirt, but that's just for a later day, dude.
Right.
Yeah, dude. At least your Terminator jacket didn't flake. Dude, I live in the desert, bro. This fucking thing is pristine.
I touched mine to change the hands, and it was like flake you, and I'm like, God damn it.
Flake you. Yeah, no. It's fucking great, man. So I'm still working on stuff, I don't know. I did have some of my Star Trek here, but I think I'm moving them because I got the other room. I love, once I set up my DeLorean, I was like, dude, I love Star Trek, but like I think all my stuff should just be my 80s and 90s in here. Minus some of the newer IPs, but or even older. I mean, we're going back to the fucking 1920s but like I want kind of the older stuff, I think, in here. And then I got my other glow box over here. We're currently John Wick Chapter 4. Shout out to Bob, dude, for that. It's fucking awesome. But I'll move these around. I've got so many double-sided movie posters. I'm just glad that I was able to get these on the wall, mounted them the right way. They're level. They're the exact same position, from wall to wall. Like it's a lot of work, dude. It's a lot of work. Hey, look, Padme.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just stuff everywhere. I don't know why Deadpool's over here. He is, but yeah, dude. So that's this room. I'm working on the other room. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this was fun, guys. I'm glad everybody tuned in and hang out with us. Hopefully we get I have internet this week, and then I'll be back to being on my computer, Moose. So we'll have
No,
we'll have
fuck
good,
you, Moose. We're going fucking vertical, baby. Here
we're
we go.
going vertical, man. No, so cool shit, dude. Hector, thanks for chilling with me tonight. I know it's weird on mobile, but hey, it's cool.
No problem. Another issue with the old Terminators that my fucking magazine keeps falling off.
Oh, my magazine came out, dude. I glued that bitch in. No, I did. I did something to that. I remember I did something. It completely it's because so it's the double mag and it's wrapped in this glue thing and then it just unglued. So I think I re-glued it. I did something. So
Hell yeah, yo.
yep. But anyway, guys, this was awesome. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I should maybe see you guys, maybe not. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. But I think I might see you guys before then. I don't know. If not, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I might do a stream anyway if I get my internet up and running, and then we'll go from there. But Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. And I don't even know how to end this thing.
We can end it on, remember, Monday morning, Terminator 1, Inart. Get your damn money in.
All right, I'm gonna hit this X. Bye.
Bye.